Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emergent Dawn of the Next Generation. It is week 3 of our 4-week mini-series, possibly 5, depending on if we decide to extend this. I'm gonna, as per usual, I will give us a quick recap, let us know where we left off. After we have the cast go around, introduce yourself, say who you are, and where you can be found, and what other fun, amazing stuff you do, because everyone here does very cool, fun, amazing things. And I will save you from having to choose. We'll popcorn it around, just in order that you are on my screen. So Matt, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, my name is Matt, he, him pronouns. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG, and I'm playing Lee, he, they pronouns, the newly acquired necrometry powered one, who is very tired and a little bit anxious about what's to come. And I'll pass it over to Monroe.
All right. Hey y'all, I'm Monroe, he, they pronouns, and you can find me at Monroe, mostly at Blue Sky, where I do game design things, writing, sensitivity reading. And I was the sensitivity reader for Emergent, in fact, which was a lot of fun to do. I enjoy this game a lot. And I will be playing Ruby, who uses any and all pronouns, our floralist. And I will popcorn to Cait.
Hello, I'm Cait, she, they pronouns. You can find me across all socials at HandsCait. And I'll be playing the amazing Veronica Nicole, our Apex cheerleader.
Ooh. And hi, it's me again. I'm back. It's Neon Graffiti. I'm here every week. I'm playing the lovely Carmela Wolf, flesh shaper extraordinaire and adult too soon extraordinaire. You can find me across the internet at It's Neon Graffiti, or you can at the Logomancy channel and ask for me, and they'll send me out. Like a combo at a fast food restaurant. You can just order through the drive-thru. It's fine. I run the Saturday show, so you'll be seeing me on Saturdays forever going forward, here and there. Hopefully forever. I also am a game designer that I'm working on some stuff in the background, so keep an eye out for that. Today's stream, as like all the ones before, is raising money for the Trans Lifeline. So if you have a chance, go check out our Tiltify for donation rewards and such. For example, if you donate $25, you can get the Emergent rulebook for no cost. It's a little thank you for donating. Now more than ever, trans folks in the United States need our help, and it's only looking like it's going to get worse because someone down there is having a bad time and making it everyone else's problem. So get the Emergent rulebook. Help our trans brothers, sisters, siblings, and all the other possible relationships you may have to your lovely trans folks. Help them out. But with that being said, shall we, Quinn?
Yes, we shall. However, I always feel like I have to plug if you donate a ton more money, you can, for less money, you can make Neon read your thing during the break, and for more money, you can make Neon suffer. One of these days it's going to happen while I'm here.
One of these days.
And I'm just going to stick around on the Saturday stream just to watch you suffer.
if you're really, like, thorough about it, you can technically waive it so that I have to drink the spicy thing and then read your message. So, if you wanted to go that way, do it. There are little spots for comments, and also make sure when you donate, you include your email so we know who to send an Emergent rulebook to.
Yeah, perfect. I think that is all of the very, very important announcement stuff out of the way. With that being said, I am Quinn. You can find me on Blue Sky and Blue Sky only at QuinnBeckham27. I am your game master for today. I was on the creative team for Emergent. I've run this game a whole lot as part of the official playtesting, and I'm very, very, very excited to be running it on stream now and sharing it with everyone. It's a great game that I've had a ton of fun with. I'm also an actual play performer and game master other places. I have something very cool that I'm recording tomorrow that I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about, but if you follow me on Blue Sky, you'll see me talk about it eventually. And then my normal standing game on Sunday nights, where you can find me as a player. But that's enough about me, and enough about our cast, as cool as we all are. Let's get into our game for today. Last time, everything was fine. We had some great conversations, people talked, found some gooey stuff that the monster left behind, and experimented with just pouring a bunch of things like pasta sauce on it, and learned that it didn't like the cold. Also learned that there are some people going missing. The police involved, the rangers are involved because there were some bones found in the forest. So far, not a lot is being said on like official channels about what's going on, but you definitely know that the police are involved. You also, you know, some people messed around with their powers. Some people had more luck on messing around with their powers than others, but it does seem like you're starting to get the hang of it. Veronica's door was repaired, and we had left off with a motorcycle ride. It is currently after school on Wednesday. It's getting to be later in the day where we left off. We had left off in game.
You had a little blip there. I think you're okay.
Yep. Everyone froze for a second. I was like, I think that's my fault. I think that's my problem. Knock on wood, that's our tech issues out of the way for today.
Let's hope.
Okay, my desk is made out of wood, so.
Same. I also.
Same.
So yes, I don't know what was missed. We're picking up. It's Wednesday after school. You have a couple more hours. We left our players with a couple more hours before it would be time to go to bed. So you have a couple hours in which to do something. I know that two of you, which was Ruby and Veronica, had been busy with some responsibilities, where Carm and Lee went on a very informative motorcycle ride. Some discoveries were made. I think that Carm learned a few things, possibly, about herself on that motorcycle ride. And you had all been meeting up now that you are all free. And I believe the plan, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was to go to see Addie. Because Lee, you had learned earlier that one of your fellow volunteers at the hospital wasn't going to be going in for her shift. They'd asked if you could cover, because something happened to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think your guys' plan was to go and meet up, but I'll throw it to you guys.
Yeah. Lee and Carm are probably arriving back at the school after their drive as Ruby and Veronica are getting out from their respective responsibilities.
That was fun.
Yeah, nothing quite like some wind in your hair, hey?
Yeah, you feel that every day?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you had the helmet on that this time, so you had a more like accurate experience of what I feel like every day on this thing. But, you know, not to like scare the children and the parents, but like it was kind of better without the helmet.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time I'll give that a shot.
I mean, maybe you don't, because I'm pretty sure if you fall off a motorcycle going 80, you're going to be seriously hurt. I have a sixth sense that I can get road rash and then fix that. So, like...
All right. Okay.
Maybe you stick with the helmet, and yeah. I'll figure it out.
I'll live vicariously through you.
Yeah. Live vicariously, and stay safe. I can take a hit. You can talk to ghosts. So I mean, worst case scenario, if I do die in a motorcycle accident, I'll still chat. We'll still chat.
Yeah, you can tell me how it felt.
Exactly. I'll be like, yo, that was sick, but don't do it.
Okay. Yes.
How you doing?
I feel like Ruby would be just walking up to hear that part of the conversation. She's like, what? Actively like picking like dirt out from under their nails from leaving gardening club.
I was just saying that like if any of us like bite it, we can still talk to Lee and it won't be too bad.
I had not considered that.
I mean, I don't want to. I don't think it's like the prime option, but like if I had the choice between like infinite void of nothing or like hanging out with Lee, I'd take hanging out with Lee.
But also,
You know?
like, Lee, are you okay if we haunt you if we die?
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe
You
like
better be.
consensual haunting might be the way to go here.
It's more friends than I've had in the last few years.
Buddy.
I mean, hey, we all come from somewhere, and some of us sleep through classes and have work after school, so we don't make a lot of friends, and that's okay.
Yeah,
I see you.
I appreciate it. So my fellow volunteer is I think that her mom might have been taken.
Oh no.
So we probably should talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. If you want us to go with 100%.
Yeah, I figured that, if maybe we could figure out where her mom was when, or like, well, if she goes jogging in a specific route or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're good.
okay. Yeah. But I might need y'all to take the lead on this.
What do you mean? I think like she's your friend.
Yeah,
And so
but
Yeah,
it'd
you
probably
know
be better
her.
coming from you.
I mean, I'm okay now, but when we get there, I
We got your
struggle.
back.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I'm like, I don't want
we'll help you
her
out.
to feel uncomfy if it's not you talking to her. So
Okay, I'll try, but I'll give you the eyes when I need help.
Understood. Can I see what the
Okay.
eyes look
Yeah,
like
can
now,
you-
so that when
Yeah.
you make them in the future?
Oh, that.
Oh, just
Yeah.
sheer
Okay.
unadulterated
Yeah.
Sheer
panic.
panic. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I'll I'll lean over to Ruby in the back, and I'll go, yeah, so this girl we're gonna go see, he has like a really big crush on her, so he's really nervous. So like we gotta hype him up.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe, not gonna lie.
Yeah. We
I'm,
were
like,
talking about
fixing
it.
his
and, like,
hair. While you guys are
you know, like he's our guy, you know, we gotta like hype him up a little bit. We got it.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, shall we?
Yeah. And I just want to ask, like, as far as my volunteer records go, would I have her address?
Probably not. I don't think
Okay.
that is normal information that they give out to
Mhm.
just you about your fellow volunteers. So
Okay.
I don't know if you know that. Yeah, you could potentially like try and ask someone for her address.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure you have a volunteer coordinator, someone who's in charge of in charge of all of all the little high schoolers who are trying to do something that looks good on their college applications.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to give the coordinator a call.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you definitely have his number. You give him a call. He answers. He's actually probably the one who would have contacted you already earlier to let you know, hey, any chance you could come in and cover Addie today?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you call. He answers. Hey, Lee.
Hey.
Everything okay?
So I was thinking that since since Addie isn't feeling too well, that maybe I could send flowers or something, just as like a, making sure that morale and everything are good.
Go ahead and make me. Do I want to make you make a check for this? Make me either persuasion or deception. I'll let you pick. D8. It's not going to be super difficult, but technically, I feel like you're asking him to give you private information about another
Right.
volunteer.
Yeah,
So he's a little hesitant. You can like hear it in his voice, and
true.
we'll see what you roll.
I rolled a 1 under 6.
Okay. Yeah.
5
you
degrees.
crit. 5 degrees is a crit. You're
Let's
fine.
go.
Hell
There is
yeah.
like a moment's hesitation still in his voice because again, you're asking him to give you someone's private personal information. But he kind of sighs. Yeah, I'm a little worried about her for sure. It's not like her to miss, well, ever that I've
Yeah.
known. So I feel like she must be pretty worried. So I'm sure she would appreciate just knowing that we're all thinking of her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's very sweet that you want to send her something and let her know that. And he will. I'm not gonna make up an address for her. He will give you her address.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I would I imagine like as I'm writing this down, just hand it over and like wrap things up. I could see the fear and apprehension is building in Lee. And so he's trying to not say too much stuff because at the moment he's a ball of anxiety and he's afraid he's going to give up any ruse, any lies, anything. He's like, "Oh, I got to go. Bye."
Yeah. You hang up. You don't have to go to the hospital until Friday for your next shift. So if you're acting weird, he'll notice on Friday.
Yeah.
But for now, you're good. Yeah.
Sweet.
So you have to go get her flowers now, right?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, consistent lies and all that.
All right. What, like a corner store?
Come on.
What?
Corner store flowers?
That's where I see flowers.
There's a greenhouse.
Ruby's right here.
And also Ruby.
I don't know if do you sell flowers, Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby. You gonna charge Lee for your flowers?
Okay.
I mean, if you're uncomfortable, we can just visit a florist. I know one in town.
Yeah, I'm sure. Or we can find whatever flowers. I'm sure I could bolster the flowers. That sounds weird.
Bolster the flowers, I think, is a weird sentence, but like in concept, I get where you're like getting at.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd be down for some floral enhancement.
Wouldn't we all?
Okay. So you're gonna go and find some flowers.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Ruby, you're gonna use your powers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
The most unenthused.
Yep.
Remind me what nodes of your power you have access to. So this is a little behind the scenes for our listeners. Our players have leveled up and have access to more cool things as part of their power than they did during our last session. So
Yes, I have node 1, 4, and 6.
okay. And I mean, part of your base power is just making plants grow.
Yeah.
But is there anything special you want to do, or just make them a little bit bigger, prettier, make them bloom a little more?
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
double check my stuff.
Because yeah, if you just want to make them a little bit bigger, and you all can see as you watch. If you just go and find some flowers growing, I'm assuming not on someone's property. Like I'm assuming on like public property somewhere. In a park. You're still technically probably taking them, but nobody cares. Nobody's gonna notice. I'm not gonna make you roll a check to steal flowers.
Yeah, I think I just make them like fuller, like greener, more lush, and then the petals like brighter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, hey everyone, hydrate. We got a hydrate redeem. Have a drink of whatever
redeem.
you're drinking.
Go.
Cheers.
Oh.
Thank you, Big PP, for the hydrate redeem. Cheers.
All right, flowers in hand, you're going to Addie's house, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
While we were picking flowers, Carm was taking note of the ones that Veronica was suggesting.
Oh.
Mental notes. Okay. Yeah, you go. Addie lives in the middle class suburban part of town. Lots of single story houses that all one of those neighborhoods where all the houses kind of look like each other. It's not a very architecturally unique houses, but there are some older, like mature trees. Looks like a pretty established neighborhood, and you have her address. You go. It looks like there's only one car in the driveway when you get there. So you're not sure. Honestly, I don't know, Lee, if you know if Addie has her own car, if her parents drive her in. You know that she's about the same age as you. She's also a senior in high school, but she goes to the private school, not the same school as you, so you don't see her normally during the day. And yeah, you haven't really talked to her, so you don't know a whole bunch about her. And yeah, you've definitely never been here before. But are just walking up, ringing the doorbell, holding the flowers.
At the moment, hands shaking, just sitting in the car.
Okay.
All right, we're here.
You got this. I have complete and total faith in you.
Yeah, I'm sure I do. I just need to knock on the door, and it's like you just see Lee going to mime knocking on the back of the I imagine he's sitting in the back, just knocking on the headrest. All right, was that a strong enough knock?
That was good. Yeah, very
Okay.
power, very respectful, but strong.
I don't want to give the wrong impression. I want to make sure that
you didn't like knock down the door. It was good. It was respectful. It was loud enough. I'm sure she heard it.
All
You're
right.
good.
Okay, now exit the car and walk up to the door. And then, complete opposite of how he did it in the car, he just like hits it once really hard. He drops the flowers and runs back to the car. Please let me in, guys.
I locked it the minute you got out.
I knocked it too loud.
No, go pick up the flowers.
I dropped the flowers.
Bring the flowers to me. I'll fix them.
Okay. He'll run back to the front. And he'll grab the flowers, hoping she hasn't opened the door yet.
She hasn't, no.
And then sprint back to the car.
Carm is standing at the door because I set myself up in that spot in this scene, and I've just decided to stand there.
Perfect.
Ruby, please.
And I'll fix the flowers. I'll make sure whatever petals fell off grow back, and
Yeah.
Look, nothing happened. They're fine.
Fine.
Thank you. And he'll walk back up to the door and try again.
Okay. Yeah, the
Nicotine?
first time, gosh, the one singular knock didn't do anything. So you knock again. It's a couple seconds of nothing happening, during which I'm sure Lee is shaking.
Yeah.
And
The
just
eyes.
eyes
to
wide. You're
Leon.
doing the eyes
To
for sure.
Carm.
It takes a second, but eventually you do think you hear something on the other side of the door, and very slowly the door opens and you can see Addie peeking out. You've seen her, you do know her. When you see her at work, you know Addie uses she, they pronouns. She's mostly femme presenting, but they have kind of short, pixie cut hair that's always very, very neat. And they're normally dressed like very, very neatly, very neat, clean. You've only really seen, I mean, for the most part, her in like scrubs. But I think every now and then you've seen her like coming and going into the hospital, like to arrive to the shift, and so you know that she's normally very well dressed. When you see her now, you see, honestly, they look kind of awful. Like, hair is a mess. It looks like there are tear stains under their eyes. She's wearing a very big, like, baggy shirt. Looks like maybe she slept in it and sweats, which you've never seen her wearing before. And right now you only see, like, a part of her face, kind of like looking through the door. But you can see enough to know that she does not look like herself. And she kind of peeks out and just like, Lee, right?
Yep. Here, and I thrust the flowers towards her.
Carm is hands in pockets, just trying to keep as much of a stone face as possible.
Yeah. She's a little like taken aback. But she will like reach out and take them. Just thanks.
They're from the hospital. They're from the hospital.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you
thanks.
okay?
No, not really. I don't. Did the hospital like tell you what's going on? Why did they send you?
They didn't send me. I came to check to see if you're okay.
Oh, I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, my mom's missing. And you can see like the like tears starting to well up in her eyes. She's probably dead. I mean, I know the police have found like not even bodies necessarily, but they're saying that there's like some kind of serial killer and people are being assaulted just like in the streets in broad daylight, and she went out for her run the other day in the morning and hasn't been back. I I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to be okay or fine until they find her.
But if I do find her, you'll be okay?
What? Why would you? The police are looking. My
I work
dad's
for
at the
the
police office
police.
now. You?
And
Yeah, we work for the police.
Yes,
You-
I also work for the police.
You
And
work for the police and the hospital?
Undercover. It's a student division to help
yes,
reduce crime
exactly.
amongst teenagers.
Yep.
And they have you involved in like a murder investigation?
Yeah.
They were short-staffed.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I mean, yeah, if you guys can find her, then
I promise you.
Perhaps it would be more comfortable if we came in and chatted about this.
can one of the two of you make me a persuasion or deception roll? This is a suspicion roll.
What's your deception, Lee?
So my deception is 6. My
Yeah, you go for
persuasion
it.
is a beefy 8, though.
Okay, do it. It's up to you. I'm supporting, but it's
Okay.
your role.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to try to persuade her here.
Yeah. I feel like this should be a harder difficulty for one, because you just told me you have high stats, and for two, because you're trying to pretend to be a member of the police force.
I'm helping.
So if you're helping, that would reduce the difficulty. So D10. Well, what is your persuasion? You can only assist if it is half of the person making the roll.
Never mind. No, I cannot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can only assist if your skill is yeah. So D10, which you still have a very high chance of succeeding, but just to give a chance of failure.
Okay. I've got 3 degrees of success.
Okay. Then you're fine. You've definitely also succeeded, and she's not like on the verge of tears anymore, because now she mostly just looks confused. But she kind of, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess you guys can come in. Yeah. My dad's not home because he's at the police station right now.
Shit.
But yeah, you guys do want to come in and sit down, and the very front room, like basically when you walk into her house, as she opens the door more, you can see that the front room is living room, couches, 2 chairs, TV on the wall. But she kind of opens the door and like gestures into the couch. I don't know that I can be much help, but I'll tell you what I know.
Great.
Yeah. While we're walking in, are there any family photos that might show us what her mom looks like?
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, as you walk in and as she opens the door all the way, you can see again a little bit more of her. You can see all of her now that she's opened the door. Again, just very disheveled appearance, not what she normally looks like at all. And you can see a couple of family. There's where do people have family photos? There's like a mantle and a fireplace on the wall. It's a living room, and there are some pictures of her family. She is biracial. So you can see her dad is a black man and her mom is a white woman. Her mom has brown hair that is most often in most pictures pulled back into some kind of like ponytail or bun. Her mom looks to be, from the pictures, around like 5'6", 5'7". She has brown eyes. Yeah, you can, she's wearing different outfits in every picture, but you can get kind of a basic sense of what she looks like. Enough that you could, there's nothing like super identified. She doesn't have any tattoos. She has, her ears are pierced just the once. Nothing super duper identifying about her, but you can get a good enough view since you're going in, you're able to like walk up and look at the pictures, that you can see her and be like, okay, if I saw her again, I'd recognize who that is. And that goes for both of you. If Lee, you're looking at the pictures, you get enough of a sense that you could, which I'm assuming you are, since you are going to probably try and look for this person later. And you see pictures of Addie as well. Again, in all of these pictures where she looks very different, often wearing, again, like wearing skirts in a lot of pictures, and button-up shirts, and looking very nice. And much more like how you've seen them looking at the hospital. Not at all. It's a very stark contrast between how they normally look and how they look right now, of just very out of place. And it seems like they've just been crying in bed all day.
You have a beautiful home.
Thank you. I'm gonna go put these somewhere. She holds up the flowers and she kind of disappears into what you assume is a kitchen. You hear a sink turn on, and that gives you guys some time to really observe and look at the pictures and a moment just the two of you.
You're doing good. You're doing all right. Keep it together. Okay?
I'm scared, Carm.
It's okay. You got this. I believe in you. And if you miss
Okay.
details, I will get them because this is your like big scary talk fight. This is not my big scary talk fight, so I can just
Okay.
like sit. Okay? But if
Okay.
you need out, we can get out. Also, what the fuck were you thinking? We're the police? What the hell is your...
Look, I heard police, and I was like, okay, we could be that too.
There are 5 million different ways for her to fact check that and find out that you are lying through your ass.
And-
if we save her mom, it'll be fine.
And right as you say
God, I
that,
hope we're saving her mom.
she walks back out minus the flowers. She has put them in a vase and left them in the kitchen. She looks like she doesn't really know what to do with her hands now. She's kind of like rubbing them together and like kind of looks like kind of awkward having you guys, but she goes, I'm sorry, I'm not sure I caught your name. Your
Carm, a friend of Lee's.
Carm. Okay, and you work at the police station with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what did you guys want to ask? And she will kind of gesture again, like are you guys, I'm assuming you were like standing around looking at the picture, so kind of gesture to the couch and she'll go take a seat in a chair.
Does Imram usually jog in a certain pattern, a certain place every time?
Just like around the neighborhoods, I think. I mean, I've gone with her a couple times, and normally just like around our neighborhood, maybe sometimes there's like a coffee shop not super far from here. Sometimes she'll go there and like get a coffee and walk back.
Is there any chance that you could draw a map of like her typical route?
I mean, like, yeah, I could like give you the address of the coffee shop and kind of show you some of the areas like around here. It's mostly just around our neighborhood.
Yeah, I was thinking that we the police could retrace her steps and go through all those places, see if we can find some clues.
Yeah, okay. And she'll probably honestly just go and my mind keeps messing up technology. It's like she'll go on Google Maps, but I don't know if her phone has Google Maps because we're in the past. She'll go just like grab a piece of paper and kind of try and be like, okay, she'll give you the address of the coffee shop and the name of the coffee shop. And for the most part, it does seem like her mom's jogging route is just around the suburban-ish neighborhood that she lives in, and she'll give you that information.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, anything else? You're just gonna go and try and retrace her route?
That's the first step.
Okay. Yeah. If you find anything or if there's anything I can do to help, I don't know. My dad's kind of been handling everything and he's been the one talking to the police so far and but I know they're kind of busy and I think overwhelmed a little bit with everything. Like we don't really have murders here. Like that's something you hear about on TV. Like serial killers, that's like I don't know, like a true crime podcast thing, not like something real. But I mean, I guess it's called true crime for a reason. I just never thought something like that would happen here.
You like true crime podcasts?
I mean, kind of, not anymore. I don't think. Given everything that's happened.
That's understandable. I think that's all I need.
We have things to get to. Thank you so much for your assistance today. And I understand that this is a lot to get through. And I know you're going through a lot, and your dad and the police, the adult police, are very busy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
However, Lee here is part of our psychological support and outreach branch at the youth outreach portion. So Lee, you should probably leave her your number. And Addie, if you are feeling distressed or need someone to talk to, please feel free to reach out to Lee. He's phenomenal at what he does.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of a cool program. I didn't know that the police had something like that.
Yeah, it turns out they're actually, through this unit trying to address issues before they happen. So,
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's a new thing for them.
I don't know. It might all be okay, and maybe I'm just worrying about this for nothing, but like I know the police have found like evidence that people are dead. I think just like bones of people. I don't know if they found bodies or anything.
I assure you that is an overstatement. There is, leads and there are clues, but things are not as bad as media is making it out to be, and there's a lot of rumors going around. So we'll do our best to ensure that your mom is safe. You take care of yourself. Enjoy the flowers. That was entirely Lee's idea. He's a little bit too kind to take the ownership and credit for himself, but he just wanted to make sure you were okay.
I mean, yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. If you have any other questions or I come up with anything, I'll call you. I guess if you guys could just find, I mean, anything right now, it's kind of just not knowing. I don't know if I should be sad or anxious or scared. I feel like I'm just kind of going back and forth. And maybe everything's fine. And like you said, it's all just been over exaggerated. And it's just nothing.
You don't have to be scared. We're on the case, right, Lieutenant Carm?
That's me, Lieutenant Carm, on the case. We are on top of it.
And yeah, she will take your number. Do you write your number down? Do you type it into her phone?
So
or ask her phone? What are you doing?
I imagine that Lee will take the phone, and then like when he has the phone in his hand, it's visibly shaking. And he just has that kind of like out of body experience. And you see the wide eyes, Carm. And just like he mouths, "What's my number? What's my number?"
You're asking for her number?
No, what's my number? I need to put it in. What's
Here,
my
hold
number?
on. And I'll grab the phone and I'll put Lee's number in.
Okay. Yeah, she looks a little bit confused, but at this point, I think she's been so confused by this whole interaction that she doesn't even question it. And she'll take her phone back and just kind of, thank you. I guess, if I think of anything else, or if you need anything, you can text me.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And you guys leave, heading out before Lee can say anything else?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I am pushing him out the door.
Cool. You leave Addie looking very confused, but they follow you to the door and will like close. I think, yeah, just they just close the door and go back inside. Addie has no idea what just happened.
Yep. Absolutely. I am pushing Lee into the car, like just the entire time. Like, what the fuck were you? That was the most stilted. Like, I understand it's hard. But like, holy shit, man.
I'm sorry. I have a map now, though. We can save her.
We can go look. We can look. Let's
Yeah.
go look.
Okay.
Get in the car.
All right.
Jesus.
We're still just sitting there, just like aghast at this whole thing. Did you say you were the
If-
police?
Ask him. Ask him.
Please.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Someone mentioned the police.
We're the kid
and I
police now.
What the hell is the kid police?
Thing.
Look, hey, we're gonna save her mom, and everything will be okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like a crime to say you're a police officer when you're not. You can't get arrested, Lee.
I can't go back.
I got to.
When were you in?
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it.
It was a trespassing fee. It was only overnight. It's actually how I got the construction job.
We're gonna unpack that one later.
Oh my
Later.
god.
She liked the flowers.
She did
Good.
like the flowers. That was a good.
You could have just
idea
said
and
I
good
brought
job.
flowers because I felt
I
so
heard
sorry.
that your mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid
I just wanted to
police.
check in on
panicked.
you because I, as a person, care.
I panicked.
You don't say.
I'm sorry.
I owe the captain of the improv club like $5 now for that. Yes, and it'll be easy. It's so easy. Yes, and being a fucking cop.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, are you just gonna drive around, kind of following the route of the map?
I will do my best.
Okay. Yeah, you start driving around, mostly again around this neighborhood. Couple things will start to click potentially following this interaction. One of which is the coffee shop that is on the map is kind of at the end of the downtown area. And Ruby and Veronica, when you had seen the direction that the monster was going, it was towards the downtown area.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, if I'm assuming Lee and Carm, you're kind of relaying everything that you learned.
Yeah.
Again, like you share the map, you share everything. Yeah.
Once I'm done being mad at Lee for making me say I was a cop like 50 times.
Yeah. So something that can potentially click. I'll say especially for Ruby, since again, you're the one, you've read the guidebook to having powers. Something that she said was that her mom went jogging in the morning and didn't come back. Monsters don't like light. In general, monsters don't tend to operate during the day. At least that's what the book says. But yeah, you have that information. Are you gonna drive by the coffee shop? Kind of drive into the downtown?
Mhm.
I mean,
Until someone tells me to stop, I'm just like following the route.
we could go in and ask, if the coffee shop. Yeah. Oh God. If the coffee.
Have you
If the
had
coffee
food
shop-
today, Carm?
We'll
Okay,
take that
cool.
as a no.
Snacks and talking to people. Easy.
Coffee shop.
Whip into a parking spot.
Someone make me a perception check. Any one of you. Doesn't matter. Whoever, if you don't think you're looking around, don't make it.
Okay. Difficulty 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Ruby's the one looking around. That tracks.
I will look
Driving.
around as well,
Yeah.
but
That tracks as well. I think that Veronica's driving and Lee is panicking still.
Yes.
Post panic calm
Dealing
down.
with it.
Yeah, that's
Carm,
I
no.
didn't make mine.
1 degree of success.
Okay. Yeah, as you drive, that makes sense, Ruby, that you're the one paying attention again, because you remember the monster went this way. as you're pulling into the parking lot, you can see a little ways down the street, there is a gym. And outside the gym, there is a whole bunch of caution crime scene tape.
See, we could have figured out where it happened really easy if we had just driven down here, guys.
Are you getting out and going into the coffee shop?
Probably. We probably
Yeah.
should stop here, yeah.
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 Yeah, so if you're going into the coffee shop to ask if they had seen... you never asked for Addie's mom's name, so I'm going to say you don't know it. But you have a general description. Are you just going to go in and go up to the barista and ask if they've seen this person? Is that the plan?
Yeah. I will say probably while she was not in the room, Carm probably would have snapped a photo of like one of the like
Okay.
family photos.
Nice. Yeah, you're allowed to have done that. That works. Yeah, you go up. Are you ordering anything, or are you just
Yes.
going up? Okay. Yeah, you go up, you order, you hold the picture out to the barista and ask if they've seen the person, and they have. They say she was pretty much, they fairly irregular, not like an everyday regular, but couple days a week. And the last time they saw her was the morning that she went missing.
So she stopped here that morning, hey?
Yeah. No, I normally work long shifts. So yeah, I was in that morning, and she stopped, ordered a black coffee. Looked like she'd just been on a run.
Okay. Do you know, gosh, do you know about what time that would have been?
Oh gosh. Early, like
Early?
7:30.
Okay. She seemed fine,
Yeah, seemed normal.
talking normal, walking
Yeah.
normal.
As far as I remember, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get a black coffee, 5 shots of espresso in it, please.
Cool. Yeah, they make you the drink. One of my rules for service workers is that they will almost never make you roll a persuasion check, because I worked in a coffee shop actually as a barista, and I can guarantee you they don't get paid enough to care.
I'll make sure that I tip her well.
Yeah, good. As
Like,
you should.
Flick Carm's ear, and I'm like, and a muffin for them too, please.
Food good, eat good.
And a muffin. One of the carrot cake ones that has the cream cheese icing on it. Yeah, thanks.
Cool. You get your coffee, your muffin, and your information.
While we're at the coffee shop, can I use because I would assume this is 2014, so iPod touches are a thing.
Yeah.
I would be on the Wi-Fi looking up properties of tar.
Okay. Go ahead, and I'm gonna make you roll me a research check for this one. There's a couple different skills that you can roll for research depending on the purpose. I'm gonna say science for this one.
Excellent.
That is 100% the correct skill. I don't know why I hesitated there. Science. I know what I'm doing. I've run this game for 2.5 years.
That's 3 levels of success.
3 levels of success. Okay. Yeah, I think that something again in your mind after you already did some research with the little sticky gooey sample was like, yeah, it's tart. You freeze it and it shatters. So as you're looking this up, you look into, you're allowed to find all the properties of tar. I'm not going to go Google search properties of tar. I'm going to give you the important part of what you find, which is how to clean tar off of things. You find that if you need to clean or remove tar, you can use oil or soaps. You're not 100% sure at the moment that will actually work or be helpful, but maybe it will.
And then I have a specific question.
Yes, go for it.
Would the tar be corrosive at all?
Not from what you like from like when you've touched the sample or messed around with the sample.
Like corrosive damage could do anything to it, like certain types of. Because I know we tried some
we
acids,
tried
but not
chemicals
very.
and
Yeah, you
we did
tried
try.
some chemicals and you tried some acids, and none of them seem to be doing anything.
Okay.
You do know that it won't be a for sure, like, even though this thing is a tar-like looking substance, it is not tar, so you know that it won't be a 1-for-1 correlation. And so, yeah, you're able to find out lots of different properties of tar. That's just the one that kind of stands out to you as, like, okay, maybe, like, we can try and clean it and, like, get rid of it, and maybe that will be useful in some way. But from
Bats and
what
gloves made out of sponges, baby.
From what you saw when you tested it, nothing else was really corroding it. Acids weren't really working, wasn't really doing anything.
Okay.
So yeah, you're back there messing around with their free Wi-Fi. But you get drinks, food, meet back up, all 4 of you together.
Oh no. Thank you, Weaver, for the $100 donation. Give me a second. I have to go get the spicy juice.
Yay!
Let's
We have to make Neon
go!
drink the spicy juice.
Let's go.
Yes, this is what I've wanted from this game.
Hey, thanks for that. I appreciate
Yeah.
it so much.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go and post the link for this right now on Blue Sky and be like, come and watch Neon suffer. If you're not watching Neon suffer, come do it right now.
Oh my god. As if Neon hasn't suffered enough with having to.
Okay, we'll make Neon suffer more
I know
a little
it's
bit. It'll be
good.
fine. Oh, hey, welcome back.
We are back with Dr. Ramshackle's old-fashioned juice that makes you explode. Thank you all for the brief pause in anticipation. And legitimately, as much as I am about to be in immense pain, thank you so much, Weaver, for donating $100 to the Trans Lifeline. I said it before, I'll say it again. It legitimately means so much to me and to, I know, a number of people here sitting here at this table. It has been so distraught and heartbreaking to watch trans rights get continuously stripped in the United States, and legitimately now more than ever building community on our own and donating to outreach programs like the Trans Lifeline is more important than ever. So thank you, Weaver. This is to you. This is to a long future of trans health and well-being. Take care of yourselves.
No!
Go! Continue telling the story.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys
Okay.
are all together at the coffee shop. Where do you guys want to head to next?
Should we
wanna go
walk
look
by the scene?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
It's okay.
I've got my
Carm,
muffin. I've got my coffee.
too much
Sorry.
espresso in your coffee?
Too much espresso. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bitter, maybe some
It was
sugar
really
next
hot.
time.
It was really hot.
Yeah, Carm, you just got full, like, you were so excited
Yeah,
for that coffee. You just
I
got
downed
full,
the whole
like,
thing. I was
swig
so
down the whole
excited.
thing. Yeah.
I also, this is like my fourth caffeinated drink. I had like 3 energies on the way in.
No,
Throughout the
Carm,
day.
that's not. Like water. Water's great.
Water. You know, I keep hearing great things about water.
Yeah, you should try it sometime.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. Is it hot in here? It feels hot in here. I'll water. Anyway,
Or like the Gatorade bottles and just like you can spray it.
All right.
oh,
You go for it.
so she seemed fairly normal when she was here. So she probably got nabbed after, right?
But if she had already finished working out, wouldn't it have been too bright?
What if? Okay, hear me out. The monster can only operate like at night or like in the dark, right? What if the inside of skin is dark, like an umbrella in the rain?
This sounds really bad, but that's what I was thinking too. Like it's a skin suit. Oh, that's gross.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that I have to say skin
So is
suit
it like
legitimately.
actively?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess it did peel itself out of.
Yeah. So like
I've
when it's
never
in
thought
the,
about whether or not it's dark underneath my skin. Thank you for that, Carm. That's
I'm sorry. I didn't want to distress you like that.
so they can
Why
just
is it
walk
still
around in the
burning?
day.
Yeah. They probably are just regular people during the day or try to be. I feel like the guy we talked to didn't really he wasn't much of a guy.
Did he even talk at all?
No, he just kind of got closer to me.
Great, cool. So
No!
what's happening?
Thank you, Curious Sill, for the 150 donation. Thank you all so much. Continue the scene. Keep going. I have to go to the washroom. I have to go pee really quick. You guys keep roller through, before we head out.
Dying.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, everyone. You are all incredible. Thank you. Oh, my heart goes out to all of you. This is a dream come true. Holy shit. Keep going. The game continues.
Okay. So yeah, I think Ruby will just start. Like, are we going?
I mean, I think we need to figure out if they got there. If that makes sense, right? What do we do if we find another pile of bones?
Gestures.
I mean, they would have found it. The police were there.
Yeah, they would have already found it. But if there's anything left, and kind of gestures to Lee.
Yeah, if they stick around, I might be able to talk with them.
Only if that's okay with you, Lee. It's
Absolutely. I want to get to the bottom of this.
the muted.
I got it on my lips.
Oh no.
Okay, you guys are heading down to the crime scene tape by the gym, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Would I know a back way in to the gym?
Yeah, you would, yeah. I mean, I will say the crime scene tape seems like it is not for the gym itself, but like
An area around
the alleyway in between the gym and the building next to it, basically. So it is outside. You don't need to go in anywhere.
Perfect.
It will actually be very easy to just walk by, and I'm going to tell you right now, no rules or anything needed. It does look like it is a pretty cleaned crime scene, but there are no police here currently. You can easily duck under the crime scene tape if you want to look around and see if there's anything that they missed. But like just looking down the alley, you're not seeing a pile of bones or anything in the alley. So you're good there.
I am in. I don't care about the police tape. I'm ducking underneath it.
You are the police, remember?
I'll walk through it if I want to. Actually, yeah, I just walk right through it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Is everyone just gonna go into the alley? Are we gonna consider this investigating a scene?
I'm on board.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I feel like someone should be lookout just in case.
I'll be lookout.
Okay.
I'm a good distraction.
Oh,
Cool.
I'll be too
So
suspicious
Veronica-
if I stand out on the outside of a crime scene.
Veronica, you're gonna stand there. Everyone else is gonna go inside. And again, normal rules for investigating a scene. You can roll perception, streetwise, science, but there's no clear human remains here. I'll tell you that right now. Or Lee, if you want to try and use your powers and find out if a ghost might be here, if someone might have died here, feel free.
Also, Quinn, you can supercharge the monster also as part of Curisil's donation.
Amazing.
I didn't read the bottom part because I was too focused on the fact that I have to be on fire for a prolonged period of time.
Amazing.
I'm crying.
How dare you, Shannon? Trail.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Well, yeah, what are you guys doing investigating this scene?
Smoking.
You can just tell me anything you want to do, look for, and I will tell you what dice to roll. Or any powers you want to use.
I think I'm just looking for more tar, like any leftover tar or anything like that.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
smart.
roll me perception.
That is one level of success.
One level of success. Okay.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, it's almost odd that you're not noticing any tar anywhere down the whole alley. In fact, you're not really noticing. You're not noticing, but you can't tell if it's like maybe the police just did a really thorough job cleaning, or maybe there just was like not a lot of evidence here to begin with. But yeah, you're not seeing a whole bunch in the way of tar.
They must
Carmen.
have sweeped up really nice. Sorry, I choked on my cigarette. I sound like this now.
Don't chain smoke 17 pack cigarettes.
Don't smoke. Don't worry. It'll be fine eventually.
Carm or Lee, are you doing anything? Anything you want to look for here?
I'd like to look maybe outside, just like outside of the crime scenes for like trails.
Yeah.
Whether that's people like walking away or like if there's like a sewer, if like the sewer grate's been messed with at all.
Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. What am I rolling?
I'm gonna make you do streetwise for that one. Streetwise is what you roll to get an overview of the scene. And then while you're making that roll, Lee, anything you want to do?
That's an 8, right?
Yes, D8. Everything for this monster specifically is D8.
I met my roll. I got
Okay.
it.
Nice.
Got it.
Yeah,
can't
similar
close
to
my mouth.
Ruby, even as you go and look a little further out, you're definitely not seeing any tar. You're not seeing that it looks like the sewer grate or anything has been messed with. And it's very hard to detect footprints because you're just on the sidewalk. What I will say is walking toward there seems like there is at least like maybe some mud or grass left over in like the barest, faintest bit of some footprints walking toward the alley, but not walking away.
Huh.
I'll point out the muddy footprints coming in.
Yeah, it's like part of a footprint. Like it's very, very faint. You can see why even the police might have missed it if they weren't really looking over there. They were kind of just looking in the alleyway. This game runs on police incompetence. Is how we get teenagers solving crimes. So yeah, you see
You
just
just
like the
mean
barest
police.
trace. True. the barest trace of what looks like maybe a muddy, grassy footprint leading into the alleyway.
I think this is probably our culprit's footprint. I don't think Addie's mother would have left a footprint. I'm sorry, I'm still choking. I don't think Addie's mother would have brought so much dirt in.
Yeah.
Question is, where did it go?
Lee, is there anything you want? Everyone can make one roll per scene, and you're the only one who hasn't done anything. So anything you want to do or look for here?
I'm gonna look for a ghost.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's already a ghost present, or if not, I'll use Spirit Song to try to summon one to me.
Okay. Amazing. I have not forgotten, still going to make you do your D8 focus roll as you try and activate your powers. That's an optional mechanic of the game, but I just think it's fun that as you're getting the hang of your powers the very first time, it's a little bit rocky. And so far, you haven't passed that check.
Truth. I rolled a 1 under a 6 of focus.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you have the experience that the others have had, where like you've known you've been able to talk to ghosts because you've done it, but so far every time it's been a ghost coming to you or you happening by a ghost, never you calling or summoning one. But now you feel something just click into your powers, and I think because you crit, I'm going to give you a little extra on a crit, that you know you can summon. Because, you're not just summoning a ghost to you. You're going to summon the ghost that died here. You are going to summon the spirit of the person who died in this alleyway. And it clicks, and you do. All of a sudden, there is someone standing before you.
And just like somebody is standing before us, the monster has been supercharged a second time. Thank you, Weaver, for the additional supercharge of a monster.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I love you.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
I'm so
Everyone,
excited.
legitimately.
Thank you.
As much as I am suffering, I'm also so honored. Thank you for helping us out.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Ghosts.
Yes, ghost. Standing before you is very noticeably not Addie's mom, because you saw a picture of Addie's mom, and you know what Addie's mom looks like, and this is not her. The person standing before you, is darker skin, looks Middle Eastern, very athletic, muscular. Femme presenting person, looks like a woman in her early 30s-ish, wearing athletic clothes, looks like maybe she was just coming to or leaving the gym, wearing leggings and just like a workout shirt. The interesting things you notice is she looks very, very confused, very unsure of where she is.
Not again.
Very, very confused, very, very unsure. And you notice that her lips are black. And by her mouth, there is sort of like black stains. And her throat also looks like it is black. And she just stands there look like she just pops into existence for you. No one else sees this person, only Lee. And yeah, there's a ghost looking around confused in front of you. What am I doing back here?
Hi.
Where am I?
It's okay.
Who are you?
My name is Lee. I called you here.
You called me? How? I don't know you. Who are you? Where am I?
I'm sorry. You've passed on. And I need your help.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Someone assaulted me? a man. He had tattoos on his neck.
How did he attack?
I was just leaving. Yeah, I was just leaving the gym. I come here early in the mornings to work out before
Early
work,
in the mornings. Okay.
and I was leaving, and I heard something.
What did you hear?
I don't really remember everything at that point. It's kind of blurry, but someone grabbed me, and I
Who
saw this
grabbed you?
man, and I guess the next thing I know, I must have been dead. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I Yeah. I do you know what happened? What's going on?
So we're here to try to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. And I'd say, like, for everyone else, for Ruby, Veronica, and Carm, that, like, you've seen Lee be very flustered in front of Addie, but Lee is very much channeling his volunteer experience, where he's had to talk with a lot of people who have been very flustered, very panicky at the hospital, and he's very much trying to stay as soft as possible in interacting with this person, and he's going to emphasize and say, these are my friends, Ruby, Veronica, Carm, and I'm Lee.
Hi.
And we just need to know everything you can tell us, because we want to stop the monster.
Well, wait, yeah, I did see something really weird.
You saw something weird? Okay.
Yeah. I guess it might have been like after I died, because I thought I was just having like an out of body experience,
Uh-huh.
because I think I saw myself like from outside of my body, and yeah, it was like I was looking at myself and I saw, this is going to sound really gross, but like the guy who had grabbed me, like I think his skin like fell on the ground.
Yeah, it
And-
happened to me too.
You can't hear this, remember?
Oh shit. Sorry.
And
The guy's skin fell on the ground, and you looked like
Yeah.
you were looking at yourself.
yeah, I could like see myself, but like the last thing I remember is I think that, and again, this is gonna sound really gross, I was choking on something. I think that like there was something in my mouth, and then I was watching myself, but then like I didn't feel sick anymore. I kind of didn't feel anything, and I really haven't felt anything for like the last couple of days. Like I've just kind of been here and been wandering around. I haven't really felt anything. So I didn't feel sick, but I watched myself like be sick, like throw up. I have, or I guess I had some metal in my knee from a surgery that I had, and it like I watched myself, I think, like throw up or spit out like the metal that had been in my knee. But again, I wasn't feeling it. Like I didn't feel pain. I didn't feel sick. It was like this that's why I said like out of body experience.
Right.
And then I watched the skin on the ground, and then I think I also like I'm so sorry. All of this is so
It's okay.
gross. Like I watched myself throw up or like spit out my bones. I think
Okay.
Way. Me too.
and then the metal, and I was sick, but I wasn't sick, and then I watched
Mhm.
myself walk away. I thought it was all just not real.
I'm sorry. It was real. But I appreciate everything you've told me so far. You have been incredible. Thank you. Do you know what direction they walked?
Like myself when I watched like
Yeah,
just that way, like just down the street.
down
And
the
she just
street.
points down the street to the right, kind of back the direction of where the coffee shop was.
I'll point down the street to the right.
Yeah, that way. I didn't like stick around and watch myself because I was kind of weirded out. So I didn't like follow myself or anything. Again, I thought it was just like a weird dissociative moment, but I guess it kind of makes sense that I'm dead. That's why like no one has seen me. No one said, "How are you seeing me?" No one has seen me or talked to me or said anything to me for the last like 3 days.
I'm sorry. I just barely found out that I could do this, and most people can't. Um, I just if hang on. If the monster and like you kind of see Lee just trying to connect the dots, and then he'll say, what's your name?
Azam?
Okay, can you spell that? And Lee is gonna be like very like kind of like gesturing of like, can someone write this down, please? And he'll repeat
Okay.
as they say like spell out their name.
Yeah.
And
Hold on, Ruby. You should write it down. Your handwriting's way better than mine.
and
Yeah.
could I have your address too?
Yeah. And for all of you guys, I'll send the ghost's first and last name in your guys' chat. I'm not gonna spell it out and give everyone the address.
Mhm.
But I will send her first and last name to you, and she gives you that, and yeah, she seems there's the thing about ghosts in this world where once you're dead, you kind of stop caring about stuff as much. So she does seem panicked and confused, but
Yeah.
like everything you're telling her tracks, and so she does seem like your responses have been very calm. She seems like, yeah, this makes sense. I get it.
Mhm.
And she's like, yeah, in anything you need, I want to help you catch the person who did this. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you? I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Once we've gotten all this information out, would you follow me? Take me to your house?
Yeah, sure, if you think it would help, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, and Lee is gonna just like a gesture of like one moment and convey as best he can
Mhm.
all the elements of this person seeing themselves, of uh throwing up the metal from a surgery, throwing up the bones, and of course seeing them walk away after having shed the previous guy's skin too.
So, did the previous guy also like walk away? Are they like multiplying, or is it like one host to host?
She did say she would communicate, and likely you can ask again, that when the last thing she saw in the alley was the skin, the bones, and the metal. So only one person walked out of the alley. So
Only
thankfully,
one
it doesn't
walked
seem
out.
like they're multiplying.
Not multiple.
Okay. So, okay, yeah. That's, I mean, good. You know, we don't have to worry about 5, 6 people. It's just one very dangerous person. We should all start wearing masks. I don't know if that would help, but it feels comforting.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate for any of us to eject our skeletal structures.
Right.
I kind of need those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you all want me to ask Azam?
Nothing on my end.
I don't think I have anything to ask.
I'm on lookout duty, so I'm not.
Oh, right.
Veronica,
Yeah, what's up?
Lee's talking to a ghost. Do you have any questions for her?
No.
Okay.
Also, it looks weird that I'm yelling down this alley.
People yell down alleys all the time. You never
I
heard of
don't.
kitchen wait staff?
I mean, yeah. What kind of question is that, Carm?
They just look, man. the back door in most kitchens goes to the alley, and like they're really loud. Kitchen staff, loud. So
I'll take your word for it.
All right.
you've never worked a job. Wow.
No.
Okay. That's right.
It is getting later on in the day by this point. It is almost time where you're anticipating, those of you who live with your parents still are anticipating worried texts from your parents about like, you're missing dinner. But Lee, did you want to follow the ghost back to her house?
Yeah, I'd say like Lee would just seeing like what's happened, especially how it affected Addie. He would want to go back to Azam's and probably send everyone else on home and just say, "Hey, there's something I want to take care of." But he would go to her home and hope there's someone else there.
Okay. All right, we are going to leave that and we'll come back to that in a moment. Is everyone else going home for the night? Except for Lee. Okay.
Yeah, no, home. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone else goes home. In a minute, I'm going to have you all calculate stress and strain for the day. Since you learned a little bit more, I think that Carm gets extra stress just from that interaction with Addie.
Yeah. I'm taking stress on Lee's behalf.
Yeah. But first, really quickly, it is night. You are all in bed. You are all getting ready to go to sleep, including you, Veronica. You are laying in your bed, just ever so aware that your house is made of windows and you live in the forest. And as you are laying there in bed in the dark, you hear something tapping at your window.
On the second floor.
Yeah.
I'll get up,
me.
and I feel like in my bedroom I probably just have like the sheer curtains because I love the natural light in the morning for like yoga when I get up.
Yeah. You go over to your window, and there is a piece of paper that has been taped to the window, and it says, "Count to 10 and don't freak out."
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like get my phone out and I have like Carm's number pulled up on speed dial. 6, 10, 8, 9.
Yeah, it's immediate.
It
It doesn't
didn't
even
ring.
ring.
It's just pulled up.
Just ready and waiting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
As soon
Hold
as
on.
you hit 10, someone appears in your room in front of you.
Between me and the window?
Yeah. Inside your room. Do you do anything? React? Scream?
I probably scream and I'll hit the call button.
As soon as you scream, this person reaches out, puts a hand on your arm, and you disappear. And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Does the phone call ring through?
My phone's left behind.
The phone actually goes with you. The phone now doesn't exist, so no, the phone call doesn't go through.
No!
And that's where we're gonna go to break. We'll be back
Okay, folks.
in a couple minutes. Yeah.
We'll be back in a little bit. We're going to take a small break. Please do stick around. I want to thank Star Tiger as well. I did see your donation come through. But I was in enough pain already. I'll be taking another shot of Ramshackle's juice that makes you explode when we get back from the break. That is 3 in one session, which is, I think, the most I have done in one session. I want to thank everyone who has already donated today. We have raised today alone over $400. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Stay tuned. We have more stuff coming up. Also, players, recharge all your power tokens, and we also get another dice reroll from Star Tiger as well. So thank you so much, Star Tiger, for giving us a little boost and sending me back to the pits of hell, where I very much belong. Pain is temporary. Helping trans people is forever. So we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emergent Dawn of the Next Generation, where we left off. Neon was suffering in real life.
This is true.
And Cait was suffering in character. So we're going to pick up exactly there. Neon, do you want to...
Yeah, let me take this first. So thank you, Star Tiger. You made a donation just before we went to break for me to take another drink of this. This is now drink 3 of Dr. Ramshackle's old-fashioned juice that makes you explode during this session alone. This is the most I've ever suffered in a single session. And just for those wondering, let me read this out to you. So within Dr. Ramshackle's juice that makes you explode, of course, we have our distilling liquid. But the pepper list is as such. We have Carolina Reaper peppers, Ice Cream Vanilla Scorpion peppers. Hold on. Yep. Ice Cream Vanilla Scorpions, vanilla beans, cherry ghost peppers, and orange habaneros. So this is probably the spiciest thing that I've ever consumed. I'm a person who likes spice, luckily, but this is a lot for me. So cheers. I think I said it once before during another stream, but to trans joy and the forever community, may you never be erased, and may you always stand proud. Please continue the game.
Yep. So where we had left off, Veronica, you saw a note in your window, counted to 10, a person appeared. I'm gonna say, yeah, you hit the button on your phone just enough that Carm, it looked like you were getting a call from Veronica, but then it dropped immediately. Like your phone lit up, but then it stopped.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I am on my bike. I am going. It's not even like, it's like the phone call comes up. Like it disappears immediately, and it's like out the door. I am in, I guess, my underpants because I was getting ready for bed. I'm on the bike. I'm going.
Amazing. Yeah.
Undies Carm.
Meanwhile,
It's boxer briefs and a sports bra.
Meanwhile, Veronica, you don't exist. You you don't exist. You are in nothingness as far as you can tell. You have no idea for how long because time isn't passing because you are nothing. You then reappear, you come back into existence outside your window, in midair on the second floor. The person who is grabbing your arm is sorry, and then you disappear again into nothingness. And when you reappear, you are on the ground in potentially the forest behind your house, about 10 meters away from your actual house. You have traveled diagonally down, but you are on the ground, and the person who is grabbing your arm lets go and goes, "I said don't freak out!" And you see, for the first time, well, you could have seen him, but you really see and take in the person who grabbed you. He is... I racked my brain before this to try and think of a description that wasn't just like every white twink you've ever seen, but like I don't have another one. He's a tall, or not tall, he's average height, skinny little white man, wearing black, like oversized-ish black hoodie and black cargo pants. He has messy blonde hair and is wearing a very like thin pair of glasses, and he has a wedding ring on his finger, and you can see what looks to be maybe like burn marks on the side of his neck, and he's about 20, in the 26 to 28 range. And now that you're actually looking at him, you recognize him from the beach. That this is one of the people that you saw. I mean, you saw him from a distance on the beach, so it didn't like click right away, and you didn't get to notice all these details about him when you saw him last. But now that you're closer, you're pretty sure that this is the person that you saw on the beach. Like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I know that was bad, but I can't exactly like go around knocking on people's doors for reasons that I'll get into. And you're muted, I think.
No.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if it's just me. Or if maybe I like consumed so much spice my ears stopped working.
You can't knock on doors and not on second-story windows.
I know, I understand that it's bad, but I need to talk to you, all of you, really. But your house has the most windows, and you're also basically in the end of town by the forest, so like,
Yeah.
you're the easiest to get to.
Great. Now I have that thought in the back of my head. Wait,
Sorry.
I had a dream about you. Was that a dream? It's been weird.
No. Yeah. You don't... either one of you told. Was it you, or was it the girl with the little butterfly shorts and the light-up shoes? Never mind.
What?
You don't remember. Right.
What would we've known for like 2 days. We've told no one.
Good. That's really good. You got the book?
Ruby has the book.
Okay. Yes. Ruby,
I don't read if I don't have to. They kind of just like spark notes it for me.
That's good. We've met before the dream. We've met before. There's not a good way to do any of this. Grabbing you out your bedroom and kidnapping you is probably one of the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I have to be really careful being here in this town. Not as careful as my friends would have to be, because multiple reasons. Things about me. It doesn't matter. It's not about me right now. It's about you guys and your powers and the monster.
Okay, you make no sense.
I know. I'm sorry. Let me just take this from the top here. My friends and I, when we were about your age, we also got powers. We lived here. We used to live here. We got powers and fought a monster and were chased and hunted by the government. And we had to leave. You saw us and you don't remember, which means you told someone, and the government branch erased your memories. They do that. Why don't you've got your phone with you. Your phone did reappear in your hand.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you contact your friends and have them meet us here? This seems like a safe-ish spot, middle of nowhere, kind of.
Yeah, I felt safe until we're in the woods at night now.
Yeah, I guess safe from the government and safe for monsters are like two different kinds of
Yeah,
safe.
great, cool. I'll pull my phone out. I'll just send like
Yeah.
an SOS text to the group chat and be like, guys, I just got napped out my second story window. Shit's wild. Please help. Like,
I think in the distance you can already hear like the motorcycle engine like revving, and like the occasional like screeching of tires as I go way too fast around corners.
echoing to the hills, yeah.
Okay, and for a drastic change of tone, we're gonna cut over to, I'm assuming, Ruby, you are at home getting ready for bed when you get that message. Lee, however, you were going to the house of a dead person. We're gonna
Yes.
cut back
Yes,
to that.
indeed.
You were on your way back to, I think that she lived in like a condo, a little bit of like a smaller, again, she was a little bit younger. Are you just gonna go and she'll point you in the direction, like that's where I'd lived, sorry, and point you in the direction of, of the condo. Are you just gonna go knock on the door?
I'd ask, is there anyone else there?
Oh, I mean, no, I lived alone. This is
Uh-huh.
my first like house by myself. If you're like looking for anyone to like, are you looking for people to like ask more questions to, or talk about what happened, or?
To talk about what happened to
Oh,
you.
yeah, my parents still live in town. I've got a
Okay.
couple cousins and some extended family who still live in town.
Okay. So if I can, I'd like to get into your condo if there's like stationery or something that you usually use.
Yeah, there's a spare key. Just like it's right now, it's really obvious, like the fake rock. It's just under there.
Great. Oh, it's perfect. And what I'd like to do, I want Lee to go in and find like maybe the desk
Mhm.
that Azam like to write at, and take out the stationery, maybe her favorite pen.
Mhm.
And I know it's not going to be a very long time because mechanically this isn't that powerful, but I would have Lee say, if there's anything you want to say to the people you love, I'm going to take a back seat for a moment, and I want you to take over so you can write I've never done this before. I don't know how long I can do this. So write the most important things first, please.
Okay, yeah, thank you. That I'm sure that will mean a lot to my family. A lot of people don't get to say goodbye like this.
Yeah. And with that, like, there's just a little sharp pang
Mhm.
as Lee is thinking, hopefully, that Addie doesn't have to experience this too.
Yeah. And do you activate your possession ability as part of your power?
Yes.
Okay. I don't even know if I'm going to try and describe what this is like. I think I'm going to leave it up to you what
Okay.
you experience.
Mhm.
As you are possessed by this ghost, and I'll say you can still be aware of what
Mhm.
she's doing. You're still aware of your body, but again, like you're taking a back seat
Right.
to her as she takes control, and she writes. And again, it is not very long, but she's able to write a note, a couple of sentences, messages to her parents, some of the other family members that she was close with, and then eventually, as the power begins to, you can kind of feel it fading and
Mhm.
feel yourself kind of reasserting control, even though you're trying not to. But eventually, you feel her leave and
Mhm.
get sucked out of your body, and she's standing back next to you and just looks at you. Thank you. Um, I hope that you're able to find and stop whatever did this.
I hope so too. I'll make sure that this gets to your family, and I hope this brings you peace.
And she just fades away. You're
And
able to go for it.
I think that Lee, I mean, he's probably going to lose some sleep, but he would go drop it off
Mhm. Yeah.
at Azam's parents' house,
Yeah.
just like slipping it
Mhm.
under the door or in like a mail slot or something
Yeah.
before he goes home,
Yeah.
because it's important.
Yeah. Easily done. Again, she did give you her parents' address, so you're able to go. Then probably slip it under the door. And as you're leaving, getting in your car, again, it's a little past the time you would normally go to bed. You
Mhm.
probably had to text your parents at some point and say you're working on a school project.
Mhm.
Um, but as you're getting in your car to drive yourself back home, you get a text from Veronica about being kidnapped out of her room.
All right. I'm on my way.
And so
Can someone come grab me, please?
I'm on my way
Everybody doesn't
there.
have
Yeah, absolutely. Since I got a head start ahead of everyone else, and I know we're going into the next thing, it might not be focused on me, but I am going to say right now is I am going to spend one of my mutations to activate hyper reactive joints.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm driving this motorcycle, and it goes from like that, like leaning forward, tight, like silhouette on the motorcycle to like my arms and legs extend. They become even more uncannily long. Like Carm's already tall and like slender and like weirdly proportioned. But it goes from like, yes, the like elbows and the arms are where they're supposed to be, to like, oh god, they go so much further back than they should. And it becomes a little bit horrific to look at. But I get advantage at all my coordinations, athletics, and agility rolls, as well as my first dodge roll whenever that comes around. So I'm using that to help me drive better, get there faster, run through the wood, like wherever I need to be to do that better, faster, stronger.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you make any rolls. You get there fast. You get there way before Lee and Ruby are gonna get there. You are able, you run out. What does Carm see when she runs out into the woods? Veronica, what's happening?
No, I'm not going to be muted this time.
Haha.
I caught it. I feel like it's a bit of just like an awkward standoff where I'm just like clutching my phone and I'm like, cool. So we'll just wait.
Yeah.
Just like in a cute like little like matching set, like one of the button up tops and like shorts. No, she's just standing there like, I don't know what to do with this.
What's the light level like in
It's
this
dark.
scene?
It's dark.
It's dark.
Is that down?
Dark. It's night. Yeah, it's
Cool.
dark.
So moving through the trees, you see a figure that is tall, slender, and approximately at this point, Karm normally stands like 6'2", 6'3", probably like a 7 foot to like 7'3" figure with like really lanky limbs is like dashing through the trees. Headed directly at you.
Oh, no, we're not activating any of my things. I was like, maybe I'll activate something. Like, no, we're gonna let it lie for right now.
I do feel like the person who you're with, his eyes kind of go wide, and he's like, "Wait, shit, is that the monster you guys have been fighting?"
I'm just like slackjaw, like, I don't know. It takes people's skin.
He will grab your arm, and you guys will disappear again.
Yes.
And I assume that like I can kind of see them, and they suddenly disappear, and I stop and I go, Veronica, where'd you guys go?
You are not aware of anything that happens while you are in the nothingness, but thankfully, he is. So when he hears someone saying your name, you guys will snap back into existence.
Okay,
Jesus.
I really hate that so much.
Sorry. I thought that was the monster, but someone just said your name? So I'm guessing not.
Hi, I got here as fast as I could.
Are you okay, Karm?
I'm. Oh God. Well, you called, and then the line was dead, and so I had to get here fast. And I just kind of this happened. Oh God.
Did you just like panic, stretch your body?
I guess I was so focused on getting here quickly, and they just kind of did this, and I was tense, and my limbs just. I guess I'm like this now.
Cool.
And like as you're talking to her, you like take it in for a second. She like looks down. She's like, I didn't put clothes on. Oh God. And she's like wearing a black sports bra, and the boxers, they're like boxer briefs. They're tight. They're form fitting, and they're like a blue, and they have little green like frogs on them. They're like a fun print, you know.
Amazing.
And she's like, sorry, I will, God, you guys are really down there.
Do you just want me to like go grab some of my brother's clothes? Do you want a shirt?
I don't,
like some sweatpants?
I'm honestly, surprisingly, I am okay.
Okay.
I just am a little bit, oh God. And she like, it's too dark, but she is like blushing furiously. She's like,
And
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's a bush. There's a bush right here, and I'm gonna just squat down, and so I've squatted behind a bush, and just like my shoulders and head are sticking out behind the bush.
There's poison ivy. Oh, okay, you're there already. Never mind.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The guy who is still standing there is just like, I'm so sorry. I know you guys are already freaked out and on edge, and I didn't mean to freak you out more, but there's no good way.
No, hold on. I want answers. I'm back to being mad now. Hold on. Oh yeah. Who?
Sorry.
It's okay, Karm. We dreamed about them.
That doesn't make it better.
But they're not the monsters, so it's totally okay.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Look, we didn't have anyone helping us when we were trying to figure things out, and so I'm here to help. I hope that makes up for the fact that I did this really poorly.
Maybe just like, I don't know, say hi, like at a
Why did
coffee
I have
shop
to
or
count to
something.
10?
Well, when I vanish, I'm gone for 10 seconds.
Oh!
I mean, unless I choose to come back earlier like I did just now, but like that's how long I needed time to like go through your window.
Yep. Okay, cool. Should we wait? Grab the. The others are coming. I kind of texted everyone you were driving though, so.
Right. I left my phone at home. I don't exactly have pockets at the moment.
I noticed.
Sorry.
Looking anywhere but at you.
Yeah, so for the other two, as you guys arrive and show up, I'm assuming you guys arrive, like, drive up, you know, pull up. You can see Carm's bike, so you know Carm's already there. You walk back behind Veronica's house into the woods and see Veronica in her nice, cute, neat little PJs. Carm's a very tall, large Carm.
Nope, I'm squatted behind a
squatting
bush.
behind a bush. I think
You
still,
only
like,
see shoulders and head.
yeah, you can see like the shoulders are a little bit more broad than normal. Maybe something's off in the proportions. And a guy who you saw on a beach in a dream, who's now here in front of you.
Hey.
Hey, I want to say before we because this is an ability I have. As we're walking through, because Ruby probably notices things look weird, that I have overgrowth, which means Lee and I can walk through vegetation that reduces the sound of footsteps and obscures vision for onlookers.
Let's go.
Sick.
So we kind of sneak up.
Yeah, so all of a sudden they're there. Yeah.
It's good.
Hi.
Hi.
This is everyone. This is your there's 4 of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Sorry. Hi. I'm Isaac. Isaac Rodriguez. You don't know me. Well, you did kind of. I'm really bad at this. We don't normally talk to a lot of people.
Just like from the beginning, I believe in you.
Yeah. Okay, we have powers. I can do things, and he will vanish and then very quickly reappear.
Yep.
I have powers,
Okay.
like you guys. I'm from here. I had to leave because the government is after my friends and I, because we fought and killed a monster here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lee, I can't believe you made us say that we were the cops. This is even worse now.
Did you
Sorry.
did your monster take people's skin and wear it and make them like puke out the bones?
No, all monsters are different.
Okay,
I've
cool.
never encountered one that. Yeah, there's more, by the way, if you thought it was just the one.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's more than one. I mean, there should only be one right now. Like, there's normally one at a time, thankfully.
Okay.
But
At least they're polite and wait in line.
I guess.
Cool.
We fought lots of them over the years. We had to run again from the government, and coming back to this town is really dangerous. I mean, not so much for me, really dangerous for my friends who are not here. Yet, if they need to be, they can, but we like don't exist. Me even more so.
Right.
Any name that the government had for me written down is now gone because I wrote it out of existence. Not because the government had it. That was just a happy little side effect. I just didn't want anyone to dead name me ever again, so I made it stop existing. Hey, superpowers.
That's so fair.
Wait,
can you do that for other people too?
I don't
Like, I don't
know.
have a dead name, but like
I can like delete concepts.
Oh.
so I just like deleted the concept of myself being dead named, and it like made anywhere my name was written, it's gone now. Which is cool because again, as a fun side effect, the government has no idea who I am. And my power in particular, from what we can tell, is not really one that they know how to manage because I control nothingness as a concept. And they haven't really figured out what to do about that. So there's that. So it's safe-ish for me to be here. Because of all, and like no one's gonna recognize me, even if I am walking around town. Like even if maybe if my family saw me, they might. I hope not. Otherwise, the testosterone that I've been not paying for because I don't exist as a person wouldn't be effective.
Right.
Yeah, like legally, I don't exist. None of us do anymore. In fact, I think legally they recorded us as being dead. When we left, we left town around the time that a bunch of people died because of the monster that we killed. And so I think they just recorded that we were dead. But the point is, sorry, rambling. The point is that there could be nothing going on. Could be a coincidence. But this town has a history with monsters. Because that government agency I keep mentioning used to use this town, and they had like a site in the hills that they used for experimenting with verge energies. And so for a long time, this town had a lot of monsters, just constantly. And they eventually they kind of left and kind of abandoned the town and left behind, shocker, all of the horrific side effects of everything that they've done. That's what they do. It's come and ruin a place and then leave. So we were
Sounds
getting
about
a lot
right.
of yeah. We were getting a lot of monsters here and a lot of heroes here, and then they were just coming and like capturing the heroes who were here because they knew about it. But I thought that we'd like fixed. It's so hard to explain. There's like a tear in reality between this dimension and the dimension that monsters come from, and the fact that they were messing around with experiments was making the tear bigger. And I thought we kind of like fixed it. But the fact that you're here and there's a monster here just made me concerned. And I needed to bring you the book anyway, and it felt weird to like leave it in someone's locker and then just not say hi.
I mean, we could have all been in bed sleeping right now.
Yeah. Sleep is very important. And you
Yeah.
should do that. But nighttime is generally, I mean, again, not the safest in terms of monsters, but the safest in terms of me being seen or caught. I tend to lean a little on the. I know, again, it's really unlikely because of all of the everything that I'm going to be recognized, but I want to lean more on the paranoid side so that I don't get taken away by the government, and disappeared.
Fair.
And I just wanted to know, I want to help as much as I can. If you kids have questions, I think mostly what I'm going to be doing is running interference for you all and trying to disappear any information about you so that the government doesn't get your names.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. So I need you to disappear the concept that Lee and I are part of the kid police. I can't have that on my record.
The what?
We asked
Ask
ourselves
him,
the same
ask
thing.
him.
Yeah.
Ask him. It was not my decision.
Yes,
He panicked
I
in front of a
panicked.
pretty girl.
Yep.
Okay.
The prettiest. And I just, the police came up, and I figured it would probably help us get more information to solve the problem. And so now Carm is Lieutenant Carm. We're the kid division of the police, and it's a whole youth outreach thing.
Okay. Yeah, just on the concept thing, I can only do that like it needs to like refresh. I can't just like go around deleting a bunch of concepts at once.
Oh, okay.
But I can do that if that one, if that's how you want me to use
it's
that,
bad.
I can. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. I can make that one go away.
That'd be great.
Cool.
If
Yeah.
now I know you're here to help us out and run interference, and the government's after us, which like no big surprise. So do we all just cease to exist now? Is that like the vibe?
I hope that by me being here, that cannot be what happens. If the government gets your names, any of your names,
Okay.
then you will have to. Then we're kind of out of options. Like, once they know about you, they know about you, and they will hunt you down by whatever means necessary. If we can keep them
Gotcha.
from ever knowing about you, then you should be fine. If they don't know about you, you should be able to stay here and keep living here and keep living your normal lives. Unlike, I don't want what happened to us to happen to you. We never graduated high school. We don't have jobs. I'm not even legally married. He gestures to the wedding ring that he has.
I mean, it's like the act and the thought that counts on that one.
Yeah, I can't get access to medical care without stealing stuff that I need.
I mean, that's everyone now.
It's 2014 when this happens. So it's not yet.
She's ahead of the curve.
I mean, fair, the healthcare system in this country sucked in 2014 too. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I want you guys to be able to just finish high school at the very least and choose for yourselves if you want a normal life or not. But I mean, what have you guys have been like looking into the monster and stuff? What have you figured out?
It doesn't like the cold.
Okay.
It like gets in you, and then it makes, I don't know, I guess your ghost can watch it spit your bones back out of your skin.
Okay.
And oil and soap can get rid of the tar, I guess. It's like tar.
Okay.
It can operate during the day by stealing people's skin and wearing it.
Yeah, it just kind of peels it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would explain. I've been doing a little bit of like just online research from like a library computer. Libraries are great in general, but also for like the anonymity.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And it does seem like people are going missing during the day, and it seems like this thing's moving pretty fast. Like, I don't know when the last time you guys checked was, but it looks like there's, gosh, I think I saw that there were 7 people missing from town.
It's fast. It was 3 the other day. Yesterday?
Yeah, it was 3. Interestingly enough, it was 4 when you had checked in the morning. So
okay.
3 other people went missing during the day.
Great.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Okay. So
from what I've been able to gather from police records that I can't like fully hack into, but it looks like they're saying that they're finding piles of bone and skin, which means I'm assuming the monster is eating everything else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also spit out metal. The
Okay.
most the person that I spoke with, they said they had surgery. I think it was in their knee, and it spit out the metal first before the bones.
Maybe it can't eat metal. Or doesn't like it. Yeah, no, you kids are doing great. Gosh, that's way more than we got from like the first time we faced a monster. We did not know what we were doing. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It sounds like you don't even fully really need me. I kind of just want you to know that I'm here. Again, like it's weird for me to just be like operating in the background and in the shadows and helping you without like saying hi. And if things go really sideways or really south, I wanted to like give you a way to contact me. And again, my friends, the rest of my team are like waiting just outside of town where they're hopefully safe enough. So if stuff goes really wrong, we've been doing this for a while. We can help. That would draw like some government attention. Almost undoubtedly. They're a lot more recognizable than I am and don't have this power.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if we needed to call you, how would that work? Like, how would that happen?
Yeah, I can give you my number.
Oh,
That's
okay,
easy.
Yeah.
Easy
No,
peasy.
it's easy enough. Yeah, the phones are like the cheap crappy like phones that you get from
Yeah, the burners.
like cheap
Your
crappy burner
track
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
But it works. It's good enough. I don't know.
That's pretty smart. We should probably do that.
You all should probably like get burner phones if you're going to be talking about monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that like there was more I could tell you, or I could like say we're going to come in here and take care of this thing for you. But unfortunately, now that you have powers, this is kind of your life. So I'm going to try and keep the government away from you, so you don't need to worry that much about. Because this thing, again, with how fast it moves, it's going to get noticed. Just is. Yeah. Do you have a question? You look like you had a question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a lot.
Yes.
I think for all of us, this is a lot. But I do want to circle back because it's been on my mind since you said it. But you said we had met before?
Yeah. When you were
What?
kids.
Fine.
Yeah, you were
No.
kids and you saw
No,
us
no,
fight
no.
a monster, and then your memories got erased, I'm guessing, by the surprise.
By the surprise?
Well, by the fact that you're so surprised at what I'm saying.
Like a shock.
Like you don't seem like you know.
Yeah.
You seem very surprised.
No, I don't remember it. That that explains. Oh my god.
Wait, who had the purple butterflies when we were kids?
Oh, that's rich. Oh, that's rich. Oh.
You good?
Wow.
Carm?
we saw people fighting a monster when we were kids.
Don't follow.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Cool.
Oh. So I don't know a lot about this because the whole memory erasure thing. But I'm pretty sure if I'm connecting the right threads here, and forgive me if I sound a little insane for a second, but our parents allowed the government to drug us to forget. Hi, I'm sorry. This
They
is
probably
a lot.
didn't say that. They probably like told your parents something different.
Well, they didn't tell one of my parents. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment.
Know your family life, but whatever you say. Yeah,
Wow,
I am
okay.
so aware of the fact that I just came and like rambled at you guys for like 10 minutes about stuff that you know very little about. Sorry. Anyone have any questions?
Am I just like this now? Like, this is just my life. This is just my body now, is like this.
If you made it like that, you should be able to make it go in reverse.
Oh, no, I mean like in general.
Oh yeah, in general, yeah. If your powers
Great.
let you do stuff, then yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great. I love that. Being so intimately aware of every muscle, every ligament, down to the goddamn blood cell. Do you guys know what it is like to feel your own blood moving in your body? Because that's what
During
I'm stuck
anxiety
with.
attacks, yes.
Have you ever, okay, and this is I know this is me. I know this is gonna be a wild one. Have you guys ever had your bones itch?
No.
Because mine do that now. I am like this forever. This is great. This is wonderful. I'm
just gonna walk up to Carm and like hand on his head the face and be like, take a breath. It's okay.
Yeah, Ruby pulls
Yeah.
out like one of those rollers of like essential oils. It's lavender, and just
Yes.
hands it to Carm and be like, a little under your nose, behind the ears.
Right. Okay. Hey, Mr. Disappearo, you don't happen to have a smoke on you?
I don't know. And you can just call me Isaac or
Okay.
Mr. Rodriguez if you want, but Isaac is fine. And for anyone who wants to let something click in their brain right now, Rodriguez was the last name of a mayor, the last mayor of your town, who died, and whose son also went, also died. Actually, probably was the report, and you probably remember that from when you were very young. But you can realize that you don't really remember the funeral. You remember vague details from around that time. Now that you're talking about it, you might be able to start to get glimpses of some of the lost memories of like, yeah, there was a funeral, and
I had fruit snacks.
yeah, the fruit snacks is the first thing that comes back to your memory, actually. Fruit snacks and like the color pink, and like don't eat the ground snacks, for some reason comes back into your mind as well. Now you are entirely positive that the person who is talking to you is not the son of the mayor, because the mayor, as evidenced by his last name, was Hispanic, and this is a white guy. But there's a connection in there somewhere. He's wearing a wedding ring. Just dots connect to someone's head there. Yeah. And again, yeah, now that you're remembering this and it's being talked about, you do realize, like, yeah, I do remember when I was really young. Like, yeah, like all memories when you're like 7 or 8 are kind of blurry anyways, because you're 7 or 8. But there's like a weird extra blurry spot when you try and think about anything related to Mayor Rodriguez or what was happening in the town at that time. And again, these just like vague little glimpses shine through of little tiny bits of the memory.
Why pink? Just blurts that out.
Oh, do you remember when we fought the monster that you saw us fight? It didn't like the color, like brightly pink colors, just didn't like them. Monster weaknesses can be really weird.
Cool. Yep. That's wild, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is wild. I don't know what to tell you. I wish that I could be more helpful, but it seems like you guys kind of got it handled as best as you can.
Yeah. Yep. Totally got this. It's gonna be so easy.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
We don't know the last body that they look like now, but once we figure that out, super easy, right?
Yeah, just cover ourselves in oil and soap and go ham, I guess. In the cold. Don't forget it has to be
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Cold
Yeah.
oil.
Is there like a cold like morgue room at the hospital? There has to be, right, Lee?
I asked that
Yeah.
last time.
Hmm.
You might not have been.
Yeah, I could see if we could use it. Probably tomorrow.
Or we just use it and don't ask.
I think we have to not ask. I think the less people know that a group of teenagers want to use the morgue for some unknown reason is I think the best. Especially if the government is after us now.
Yeah, the fewer people who know in general, the better. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds
Great.
like you guys have some planning to do, which is good. Planning, very smart. Always go in with a plan. Don't fight fair. Sleep, also important, and I do recognize that I interrupted the middle of your night. I wanted... Yeah, this feels weirder the more I think about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Again, run from the government. I live in a van with 3 other people, and like
God, that's a lot of
sleep
people
in
for a van.
hotel rooms when we can afford them, like motel rooms. I've not done this before, and I think I'm doing it badly. So I'm gonna give you my number, and I'm gonna go. Good luck.
Cool. Yep.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Do
Yeah.
you guys need anything?
Like us?
Yeah,
No.
you.
No,
Reason-
we're-
yeah.
Are you good? Okay.
We're fine. We've been doing this for 10 years. We're don't worry about us. We're the adults in this situation, and we are here to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, he's like 27, and so for everyone around that age, like he's an adult in the sense that like a 27-year-old is an
He's
adult, which
older.
means you very much he's older, but he does not feel like an adult.
Me too.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
And he gives you his number, and just kind of, I think probably like walks away. Like he's not going to use his powers and disappear. He's gonna like awkwardly like wave goodbye and just like walk that way into the woods, like parallel
Yeah.
to perpendicular, parallel. What are words?
Parallel, yes. It is.
Yeah. The houses are here, and he's walking here.
Parallel to the houses.
Parallel to the houses.
There you go.
I took math, guys.
It shows.
Yeah, I can't even blame my math learning disorder on that one because that doesn't affect that at all. I'm just bad at
No.
words.
It's also technically not exclusively
it's
a
not
math thing.
No.
That's purposely. That is explicitly a language thing.
Yeah. What are words? He's gone. NPC out of the scene, and you guys are left standing in the woods.
He just knocked on my window. I like point up to where there's still a note like stuck on the glass.
How the hell do we get that down?
It's fine. I wonder if I could. I mean, I climb in and out of my room. It's fine. I can
Okay.
manage. There's like a brain pipe right there. It'll be great.
It is.
So like,
Hey, Veronica, could I actually take you up on that like jacket or shirt? Now that like everything's kind of like calmed down a little bit, I'm cold. I've realized I am cold.
do you guys want to come in for a minute so we're not just standing in the woods outside at night? I'm very aware.
That's probably good.
Okay,
That's probably
like sneak in the back door and like go up. Super easy.
Yeah.
Cool. And also have my brother's room and like dig out something that would be like, because I'm a lot smaller than Carmen's, so none of my things will fit. But I'll grab some like, I don't know, just like a t-shirt and some sweatpants. Colorado State University. Here, some of his gear from when he Yeah.
Yeah,
should fit.
that should be fine. Yeah. And I will put those on. And I'll say that they're probably not like fitting right,
Mhm.
but in the way that like the sweater is short, so you can see like a little bit of like midriff, and like the sweatpants don't pull up all the way because my legs are too long. So there's like that solid like band of like hip and midriff that's like not quite covered, but and like ankle, like it's covering like half of my lower leg, like they're like capri length.
I was gonna ask if Carm was still Slender
Yeah.
Man-esque. Okay.
Yeah, still activated. Thank you.
Also,
Are
it's
you-
like, hey, thanks for coming, guys, because I panicked a little.
That's fair.
I would have too.
Yeah. If somebody put a window on, hold on, a note on my window.
I hate when people put windows on my notes.
I hate when people put windows on my notes. God, I'm sorry. This is a lot. This is. Yeah.
So, is this our lives now?
I think it is.
I guess. I'm sorry
Why are you
that
so
Why are
this
you
is your
sorry?
lives. I don't know. I feel like out of all the things in my life to happen, this is like right on par. Like me suddenly not being a person and having to like disappear from the government. I never finish high school and fight monsters the rest of my life. Like that feels on par with like what people expect from me and where like my life path was already going. But like the rest of you like had things to like look forward to in a regular life, and that is no longer maybe like it's not a possibility, but like it's way harder now.
I mean, like, my takeaway was just we do it better than they did, and we're perfectly fine.
You
And-
are
Somewhere
so right.
somehow knows that is said and just like,
Yeah.
you.
And Carm, we were talking, what was it, yesterday or the day before? I feel bad because it's like in kind of gestures to your body. It's just like I got a pretty power, and this is you say your bones itch? That's not fair.
Yeah, they itch, and I can feel all my muscles and ligaments, and I can feel them all move. You extend your hand out, and you don't really think about it, but like I have to think about it. I feel everything. This motion is like a sensory nightmare. As with every other motion. Like
I feel kind of bad. I just feel really strong and fast.
oh god, there are constantly monsters leaking into the world, and I am one of them.
We're not a monster,
You're not a
Carm.
monster.
No.
And if you were, maybe like that's kind of hot, so it's fine.
Ruby, should we go to the other room?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I
I'm-
was just trying to make Carm feel better. All right.
There are other ways to make people feel. You know what? No. This
Do you know
is.
who you're talking to?
I know. I know. I know.
I don't really get compliments outside of, oh, you look really nice today. The best it's okay, you know what?
I do want to ask, is there like a visual reaction from Carm after Veronica mentioned the,
Yes,
kinda hot.
100%. It's the like oh gosh, like immediately, despite being so tall and lanky, like Karn becomes like so like, oh my god, like oh like it's the like how I'm not what no
Then-
Ruby offers the lavender again.
I take it, but I try not to like make it a thing.
Lee is gonna remember the conversation they had on the motorcycle and do like a quick point, and then he's gonna like document it in his head of like, okay, Carm helped Lee out. Maybe eventually Lee will be able to help Carm out.
Don't you dare ever call me a cop ever again. Forget the monsters. You're not making it to graduation because I'm taking you out. Not Lee.
Okay, well, it is, unfortunately for you all, GM intrusion. It's now too late for you all to get a full rest.
No!
Enjoy. I am using the mechanics to make you suffer.
Fair.
You haven't taken any damage, so the health restoration that you get from sleep is not going to be that big of a deal. But sleep is important, both in the game and in real life. So you cannot get a full rest, but you can get basically a nap. So 2 sequences of sleep. If you had any power-specific conditions, you can clear one of them, or restore 1 power-specific resource, or restore some health. But again, none of you have taken any damage. For now, getting 1 night of not full sleep, not the end of the world. You got at least some sleep. But if that begins to become a pattern, you will start taking levels of the fatigued condition. So far, so good. While you're still up, however, is there anything anyone wants to... You know that tomorrow you have school, you're all busy, and then you have several hours of free time. You have more free time tomorrow than you've had since Monday. So you all know that you're going to be relatively free. You also, however, have learned that the monster is often active, like, in the morning. So remember that skipping school and responsibilities is a thing you can choose to do if you'd like. However, it would impact Veronica's perfect attendance record.
Shit.
I'll watch.
Alone?
I mean, the rest of you are regular students. Me not showing up for a day is not exactly something out of the norm. Rising suspicion is a bad idea right now, and I already have a reputation. So it'd be less looked at. I'll have my phone.
Yeah, but that kind of... I mean, you did come, but like, I tried calling and then I got heated and the call never really went through.
That's fair.
I walk slowly though, so like, I feel like if you just keep moving, if you see it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I mean, we know that it is like aiming at highly populated areas, and it seems to like that cafe. We've had now, I guess, 2 people stop at that cafe before getting snatched. Because one was Addie's mom, who we didn't find the body of, but she was there before getting taken. And then the other lady that we talked to today. Right? So maybe if I just hang out there in the morning, I might see something.
The other lady that you talked to, just to be clear, was at the gym across the street. So you have no evidence that she was also at the cafe, but just that same
area.
Same street, that area, yeah.
That is where it looked like it went when it came out of the woods. It was just to the downtown area.
I mean, I could try to like leverage my work status and say I'm doing repairs on, like an AC unit or something on top of one of the buildings.
Actually, that's really smart, Carm.
You'd be surprised. I have my moments, and rooftops are really nice. I don't know. You get to watch all the people go about their lives. It's interesting.
Lee's gonna see a chance and say, yeah, Carm is really smart.
Ruby's just watching this whole interaction, just like.
And I mean, if it's early morning, I could still possibly make it to school just later.
I guess late for you is on time, so
Yeah. And I mean, like 7:30 is like 30 minutes before school starts.
good job. I'm sorry, that was a little mean. I shouldn't have
It was
said
a little
that.
mean. Maybe again. Anyway, we should all go to sleep. Sleep is important. It was said multiple times. We should all go to bed.
Yeah. But if anything happens, Carm, please text or call us.
I'll text, I'll
immediately.
call. Yeah, we should all look at getting burners as well. I think that's a really smart idea.
I
Yeah.
can just pick some up after school if you guys want.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the extra funds for that.
Okay. Sounds like you have a plan. Sounds like, Carm, you will not be getting a lot of sleep. 'Cause if you want to wake up early in the morning, that is way earlier than your normal morning. Like your normal wake up time is 8 in the morning. So to be somewhere by 7:30 is going to be a challenge for you.
Got to be up at 7.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
2 in the morning.
Yeah, so I was gonna say like 1.
All right.
Okay, so everyone's going home and going to sleep, and then Carm is going to wake up early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, before we skip to Thursday, which it technically already is Thursday, everyone's gonna take stress. Everyone, Okay, Carm and Lee are going to take 1 stress each from the entire interaction. I feel like Carm should take more.
I'm
the entire
taking 2.
interaction with
I'm going to
Addie,
take 2.
Go for it. Do it.
Because holy
make
shit.
yourself suffer.
Yep.
And so Carm takes 2, Lee takes 1 from that, and then I'm going to say everyone also takes 2 from the interaction with Isaac.
Do I get an extra for being yeeted from my bedroom?
Yeah, you get an extra for being yeeted by the window. Everyone takes then 1 stress from just learning that there are more people dead in the town, and from learning that the possibility exists that you may not have a normal life after this, and also that the government did experiments in your town, which is not exactly a calming thought for anyone. So everyone takes various levels of stress. Ruby is just chilling over here.
Yeah.
And everyone else is suffering. So go ahead and add your stress to the number that you had before, and whatever the dice size says on your character sheet, make your strain roll.
Oh,
And that's against focus, right?
That is against your strain resistance, which is its own number on the top of the character sheet.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad, though.
I rolled my strain resistance number exactly.
You're fine.
I am okay.
I beat it by 1.
You're fine if you beat it. Ruby really is chilling. I think Ruby,
I know,
you're the
it's
only
weird.
one. You
It's
don't
weird.
have any strain effects, do you? Or do you have 1?
I don't have any strain effects.
Yeah.
I have stress, but I don't have any strain effects. No.
Cool. It looks like, Matt, you failed.
Yep.
You already had a strain effect, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So you have 2.
Yeah.
When you have 2 strain effects, you have to start making suspicion checks more often because you're going to not be acting like yourself. And then
Great.
Veronica.
Yeah, I failed by 1, so
Okay.
I'm
Go
going
ahead
to
and
take my
pick-
second strain effect as well.
Okay, both of you have 2. Very fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead and pick from your list. Pick whichever one you feel like fits your character best in this moment.
Paranoid because of the windows.
Fair.
I feel very watched now, and I don't like it in this context.
No.
In this context.
Yeah.
And then what is Lee going to take?
Lee is overwhelmed.
Understandable.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and jump to the next morning. You all get some amount of sleep. For some of you, honestly, it may be the amount of sleep you normally get. Carm, it's definitely less. How many energy drinks are you having in the morning?
I'm having. I have 1, before
Mhm.
leaving. I put another one in my bag, and I also reach in my fridge and grab one of the green drinks that I've stolen from Veronica's fridge last night.
Perfect.
It's good for you. A vegetable, yeah.
I mean, her parents can afford it. It's one drink.
It's like a full serving of both fruits and veggies. It's great.
Yeah.
Natural
Wow.
And I know
energy.
she'd be mad at me if I didn't have something of substance.
Yeah. And you are going to the roof.
And this is
A roof.
yeah.
Pick a roof, any roof.
I'll put my work uniform on, and I will find the tallest building in that area. And I'll walk in and I'll go, hey, management requested a inspection on the HVAC unit. So I'm here to do that. John was a little bit busy with another order today, so all hands on deck.
Oh, I mean, they didn't mention anything about that to me, but management never tells me that kind of stuff. So
It's really routine.
yeah, you're fine. The roof access is that way. I'm not
No
even going to
problem.
make
Thank
you
you
roll
so
for
much.
that. That's very convincing. And if you, it would be like a D6, and you have a specialty. I would let you have like a specialty to this as construction work.
Yeah,
So
handy
you're fine.
handy woman.
Handy woman, yeah.
My
You're
my
fine.
expertise.
Yes. I'm
Um,
not going to make you do anything. You're fine. You
Yeah.
can get up to the roof, and this is a thing. We have mechanics for that. We have rules for what you're doing right now, because of course we do. The rule book is 400 pages. What you are doing right now, I need to make sure I say the official name of this correctly. Not prepare an area. What are you doing? What is this called? You are not examining a scene.
I'm staking
Yeah,
out.
like a stakeout. It's kind of patrol. Patrol, you have to be searching a wide area. So
I mean, I kind of am.
kind of, yeah, you're searching an area from the roof.
Yeah.
The important thing
I'm
is
trying
that
to
you
think,
can.
would Carm have binoculars? Yes. And let me justify that.
I can allow that. I can see that.
Her grandmother was a bird watcher,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not allowed to have binoculars in the seniors home where she's at. Because they,
Understandable.
you know,
Yeah,
they could
yeah.
be dropped and breaked, and broken glass is something they try to avoid. So Carm has a pair of like those little old lady bird watching binoculars that were her grandmother's, and she has grabbed them.
Okay. Yeah, that works. I will allow you to justify that. And again, in terms of rules, there are different kinds of items in Emergent. There are items that just permissive items that allow you to do something. For this, your permissive item would be your eyes. You don't need an item to allow
Yeah.
you to observe. But I'll count this as a basic, which is a +1, which will make it a little bit easier for you to do what you're about to do, which is roll some dice.
Absolutely.
What you're doing, looking around, patrolling stationary. You're moving. You're moving around from side to side, looking around. Is going to be a perception check. It is D8, but you get a +1. The +1 is to your perception skill, because again, you're trying to roll under your perception, so making the skill higher is better for your roll.
I rolled above my perception, but I'm going to use one of our 3 rerolls that we have.
Yep, that is true.
Because we haven't used any of those yet.
No, we've not.
Okay, that is better. That is a 2 on my perception total of 4. So that's 2 degrees of success.
Okay, and that's counting the +1 to your perception?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. 2 degrees of success. Yeah. You look around for a little while. You're not really sure that you're seeing anything at first. And then you narrow in on something really weird, actually. It's over. It's not in the area that you thought. You were looking in kind of like the downtown at first, and that's part of why you're like not seeing anything. But you keep looking and you keep scanning, and there's the downtown, the street, and then there is a park, a little ways away from where you are. And with the binoculars, you can see and you can look in the park, and you see someone. They are wearing athletic clothes. Looks to be a man or someone male presenting, wearing just like a baggy-ish shirt and shorts. But they're like walking into like a post. Like they walked into a post and then they kind of like walk into it again. And they seem like they don't know where they're going or what they're doing. And then all of a sudden, a jogger, someone on a trail, jogs past, kind of gives them an odd look, but keeps going. And then the person who was running into the post, like, narrows in on the jogger and starts going after them.
And I'll fold the binoculars and I'll grab my phone and I'll call the group chat.
You all get a call. It is probably about the time that school is starting. Like, you've just heard the first bell for class, and then you get a call from Carm.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Carm?
Found him.
Already?
He's yeah. He was walking into a pole. Gentlemen, I'll describe the guy that he is briefly, but I'll focus more on the guy that he's going after. Yeah. How far away are they from me?
From the you are on a building in the downtown. There's row of buildings. You're up here on a roof. The park is like a block over.
Park is like a block over. Okay. I gotta try and stop this guy.
Absolutely not.
You want another person dead? Like I gotta move.
I'd rather Carm. Nope, not finishing the sentence.
And the phone goes into like the little like pocket of the overalls because I'm probably wearing my work stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start running on the rooftops towards the park.
Okay.
To try and avoid sight.
Yeah.
And I am. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Just booking it.
Yeah, I'm booking it.
Yeah. What do the rest of you want to do? The bell is ringing. Do you want to go to class?
I'm looking for Veronica immediately.
I'm booking it to my Jeep. I've like left my stuff on top of my locker, like ditched my bag, and I'm just booking it for my Jeep. And I'm fast.
Yeah.
You are fast. Mechanically speaking, you are fast.
I want to try and make sure as I'm running across the rooftops that I'm keeping eyes on the jogger. I don't need binoculars, I don't think, to see them roughly.
Yeah, you can see the like figures, in the distance, yeah.
And yeah, so I'm running, jumping across rooftops, trying to get there before something bad happens.
Yeah. Here's how I think we're gonna do this. Is everyone what Lee, what are you doing? Haven't heard from you.
Lee's probably the slowest one, and so he'd probably get to his car the latest, but he is going there.
Okay. So it sounds like everyone's gonna try. I'll say, Ruby, you're allowed to catch up to Veronica and go wait because you don't have a car.
I like, pull up to the side. I'm like, get in.
Tuck and roll, man. Tuck and roll. Just into the car.
Tuck and roll into the car.
Yeah, literally.
That works. You guys go. Lee gets in his car and goes. You guys are not. Carm's obviously going to get there the fastest, but I will say you guys are on your way and you will arrive at some point. Carm, you can only go on the rooftop so far before you like get to the edge of the park and you need to get down. How are you getting down?
Is there a light post nearby?
Yeah, Sure.
I am going to yeah, okay. I'm gonna jump to the light post, and I am going to okay. I'm gonna activate my quills, and as I reach towards the light post, I'm just gonna nail my hand into the light post and write it down like a sailor writing down a sail with their knife.
Nice.
That's horrific.
Yeah, you do that. I should make you roll for that, but I'm not going to. It looks cool. It might be a little noticeable. You might. I'm not gonna make you.
I am for the first time ever. I'm wearing my full actual uniform, so I do have like a long sleeve shirt on, and I probably have like my work gloves on. So like
you tore through your work gloves now, yeah.
I've torn through them, but it does say on the quills node that I can conceal it with an extra long sleeves or gloves. And so like even though I've poked holes through my gloves at like a rough glance, no one's gonna really notice.
Yeah.
Which John
You're
is that?
fine for now. Everyone thinks it's just one of the Johns.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's one of the Johns. I have my hair up in like a hard hat.
You
to try
are
and make
able,
me as like undescript.
Yeah. You are able to do that. You're able to go and land, and you run off, chasing off in the direction that the jogger and the person following the jogger went. And I think that's where we're gonna leave today, with everyone running off towards a monster. And we'll see what happens next time. I imagine you're gonna have to fight this thing. We'll see what happens. You are unprepared, you have no weapons. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine.
I am a weapon.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. With your powers, you are a weapon. 100%. Yeah. Just yeet Karm at the monster like the cheerleader.
Seems like a viable option.
Yeah, viable
Oh my
plan.
god. Just make sure to give me like a good like spin when you throw me so I can like drill into him.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we will pick up there next week, and we'll see what happens next time. I want to thank everyone for being here, for watching, and especially for donating. And especially for donating to make Neon suffer. If you donated more than $25, we will happily send you a PDF of the Emergent rulebook. If you donated and didn't include your email but want that, find me on Blue Sky and send me proof of donation, I guess, if that's a thing you can do. I don't know how Tiltify works because I've never used it before.
You should get an email receipt. If you have done that, you want that reward, absolutely. However, there's actually a redeem reward for the rule book. So perhaps if you have, if you donated a bunch today, thank you so much. But, if you have an extra 25 to toss in there, toss it in with that redeem and include your email, and we'll make sure that gets to you.
Yes, so we're going to go around opposite order of what we did to start, except Neon always goes last, and do your outros. Say who you are, say who you were playing today, where you can be found, and what other cool stuff you do.
I don't remember if that was me. That was me.
It's you. Yep.
Hi, I'm Cait. You can find me across all social medias at HandsCait. On Wednesdays, you can find me alternating between Tales Guild with Tales of Aegis, which is this Wednesday. Opposite Wednesdays, I'm over on New Age Geeks for Queer and Present Danger. Otherwise, the rest of March, I'm here on Saturdays with these really cool people. And in April, our Circle of Wires and Whispers will be coming out of retirement for our next session of Candela Obscura, our quarterly adventure. I'm very excited. So keep an eye on our socials and Pocket Dragon Pub socials for exactly when that'll be. We're still kind of hammering out which day in April. Beyond that, hey, Crit Awards open April 1st. Not a joke. And there are so many amazing creators, GMs, writers, artists on not only Logomancy's channel, but heck, everywhere. So keep an eye out for that to open up, and make sure to go in and nominate your like your favorite creators. There's so many categories and there's a ton of incredible people who deserve to be nominated. And then yeah, keep an eye on Crit Award socials because we have announcements coming. And that's me.
All right, I think it's me next. Hey y'all, and also bye. I'm Monroe. I use he, they pronouns. You can find me online at pretty much anywhere under Monroe Row. I'm a game designer, writer, sensitivity reader. Like I said, I was a sensitivity reader for Emergent. And I was playing Ruby Rivera, our floralist. And you can find me on Thursdays, House of Dreams, playing Vampire the Masquerade as Gabriel Hermes, our Toreador. And yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm Matt. I played Lee today. The soon budding master of necrometry. And you can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. I love this game. Y'all are incredible. I'll pass it over to Quinn.
Yes. Hi, everybody. I am Quinn. I use any pronouns. I have been your game master for this game, and I will continue to be for at least next week and maybe one more week. Since I want to keep watching these people do cool things and tell a great story and interact with each other because y'all are really funny. This is a comedy game now. It's official. I've just given up on any degree of horror being inserted into this other than the horror of someone knocking on Veronica's window.
I wasn't expecting that. They made me count. Rude.
Yeah, that's all I got in the horror department. Was just that. That's it. No more horror for me. I'm just gonna laugh at you guys for 3-ish hours every Saturday for as long as I can get away with it. Other things that I do, you can find me on Blue Sky at Quinn Beckham 27. You can also find me on Sunday nights at time zones, 9 p.m. Eastern, over on Zealzaddy Magnus Archives Miami. That is another horror game where I am a player. And I will be recording something tomorrow that I think will be very, very cool. And I don't know how much I'm supposed to talk about yet. So this is me, hint, previewing it. Follow me online if you want to actually see the final results of that. And again, thank you so much to everyone who donated. This is so much fun for me to get to play this game with amazing people, share Emergent as a brand new indie game that just came out at the beginning of this month, and also raise money for a really amazing cause and watch Neon suffer, which is just such a joy to me. And then speaking of Neon, why don't you go ahead and close us out?
I will close us out. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in for episode 3 of Emergent, the New Generation. Dawn of the New Generation, pardon. There's a lot of words in that title. I have played the lovely Flesh Shaper Extraordinaire, Monster Come Flesh, Carmilla Wolf. It's been a pleasure to play with all of you today. Wonderful, wonderful folks. You can find me on the Logomancy Media channel on Saturday, pretty much every Saturday going forward, forever, hopefully. Otherwise, you can find me on the internet at It's Neon Graffiti pretty much anywhere. I still need to make a Blue Sky because I am extremely lazy. Just kidding. I am extremely busy. But that is coming. It is in the pipeline of things to do when I get around to it. I want to take a moment and thank you to all our wonderful donors who donated throughout the show. Thank you, Cola May. Thank you, Weaver. Thank you, Curacil. Thank you, Star Tiger. And thank you, Estrel, who just donated to supercharge the monster. So that's 3 supercharges for you, Quinn.
You Neon, I'm so excited for next session.
So
I'll write this down right now so don't forget.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your donations. If you donated for a breaking news, tune in early for next stream or during the break for next stream. And we will get that breaking news out to the folks. So tune on in next week to get your message read out. Aside from that, please do take a look at the Tiltify, take a look at the Trans Lifeline website. They are a phenomenal grassroots organization in the United States that is helping out trans folks get the support and care that they need, everything from social supports to like micro grants and such for healthcare and medical needs, as well as like political needs, legal needs as necessary, is something they're looking into. So go check them out. Go say hi. Tell them we sent you. And thank you so much, everyone, for the. Let's see. Let me see if I can do quick math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. $500 today. 540. So thank you so much, everyone, for making that happen and getting that money out to the people that need it in these dire times. I said it to our lovely cast here while we were on break, but I'll mention it to you as well. I am fully aware and conscious of the fact that like we are all staring down an economic downturn in the likes that we have not seen in a long time. So it does not, I'm not taking any of this support or resources that you have dedicated or shared with us for granted. It really means the world, especially now. So until next week, love each other, love yourselves, take care of yourselves. And hey, try not to read if you don't have to.
Veronica approves.
And come back next week to see me use all of those monster supercharges. This is not a combat-heavy game, but we will have combat next time. I can guarantee it. And
I'm gonna get rolled.
Yeah, I'm very excited to just absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Nothing's gonna go wrong, guys. I don't know what you're worried about.
Nothing bad happens ever.
Nothing bad ever
Nothing
happens.
bad ever
We
happened.
started this game with a funeral. We're ending it with one.
And it might be ours. Oh no! All right, folks. Have a wonderful Saturday. Take care of
Yes.
yourselves. We will
We will
see
be
you
back
next week. Or tune in Monday for I think another Mega Man X D&D on Logomancy. James is running Mega Man X D&D right now. So check that out with the wonderful James, and I think Blackwell is in that, and I don't know who the rest of the cast is off the top of my head, but go tell him we said hi. Alrighty, folks. Bye.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.